I get drunk. Every Tuesday. I play funk. Every Tuesday. I tell lies. Every Tuesday. I get high. Every Tuesday. I never try. Every Tuesday. I let loose. Every Tuesday. Wild goose. Every Tuesday. I take a ride. Every Tuesday. I nearly die. Every Tuesday. I get bumped. Every Tuesday. Shut up. Every Tuesday. I call in sick. Every Tuesday. Suck my dick. Every Tuesday. I kick your ass. Smoke your fucking grass. Every Tuesday. Stay up late. Every Tuesday. I masturbate. Every Tuesday. I look great. Every Tuesday. Straight hate. Every Tuesday. Get laid. Every Tuesday. I get paid. Every Tuesday. Taco loco. Every Tuesday. Johnny Yoko. Every Tuesday. Nice dinner. What are you up to, dinner? I get drunk. Every Tuesday. I play funk. Every Tuesday. Stay away from the phone. Every Tuesday. Just leave me alone. Every Tuesday. I'm living large. Every Tuesday. Bitch, I'm in charge. Every Tuesday. I light an incense. Every Tuesday. With Gene Vincent. Every Tuesday. I get the notion. Every Tuesday. Rub on a little lotion. Every Tuesday. Keep it busy. Every Tuesday. Pump is busy. Every Tuesday. I thank God. Every Tuesday. For a hot rod. Every Tuesday. Come on your face. Every Tuesday. Play the funky bass. Every Tuesday. I told you. Say what? No. Love metal. Every Tuesday. Heavy metal. Every Tuesday. Nice sweater. Every Tuesday. W-double-G's the letter. Tuesday. I make a fire. Every Tuesday. Cool desire. Every Tuesday. I speculate. Every Tuesday. Ejaculate. Every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. I get drunk. Every Tuesday. I play funk. Every Tuesday. I get high. Every Tuesday. I make it cry.
Hi, Benny.
Hi, honey.
How you doing?
Well, you were here before we started, so
Yeah.
I'm just, going to let everybody know that I feel like an old lady who can't hear because my earbuds have made their way to school. My little earbuds are in the granddaughter's phone, and it's not here. So I'm going to do the best I can to try to hear
Well, and I'm
what
gonna
everybody's saying.
and I'm gonna do my best to try to stay right up on the mic so you can hear me.
Thank
Okay?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience.
It's not
But
an inconvenience, honey.
short of that, we were over in Mary's stream, Mary Trump, Nerd
Yes.
Avengers. I can't remember the name of the channel. I'm hoping that Mark will drop the link.
The Nerd Avengers. Nerd Avengers.
Is it still Nerd Avengers?
Yeah. But it's it's gonna be Mary Trump Media.
Yeah,
It's her new
it's
channel.
under Mary Trump Media now. It's not under Nerd Avengers. Okay.
Right.
And what a frightening show.
Frightening, but also, that's the kind of shit that everybody needs to be talking about. Now
Yeah,
we
that's
woke
the real,
up.
real.
No, we woke up to fucking Donald Trump doing a video that said literally the Third Reich in it, and this motherfucker is going full fucking Nazi. I mean, we had Keith Olbermann ages ago saying that, what did he say? What did he say? Here it is.
Trump is.
He said silence is complicity.
We must face the reality that Trump is America's Hitler. We must use the real words. There are no more dog whistles. As of now, as of this weekend, as of this morning, they have begun to salute him as others saluted Hitler. They've begun to play the music and chant the slogans of QAnon. They have begun to weave in the sing-song melodies of the televangelists and the Christo-fascists. They have stopped pretending. So too must we stop pretending. America's Hitler is here. Took a while.
That was months ago. We've had that
Yeah.
drop in our fucking drop list for months.
Yep.
And we wake up today with him going to, we're going to start the Third Reich. And then he starts blaming it on staffers. And all
course.
and all these right-wing thugs like Alito blaming it on his wife. And all these motherfuckers blaming the shit on their wives. Really?
Yeah, there's no culpability for any of these motherfuckers. They don't admit to being wrong, and if they have somebody to blame it on, they do. And if they don't have somebody to blame it on, they find somebody to blame it on.
And there was also this I wanted to share because I thought it was so poignant. And let me just get it here and then get it. Let's see. How do I share? Okay, share screen. And this
Hello,
lady,
everybody in
this
chat
lady,
land. I'm just
the nature of hunting.
I'm
But
beside myself.
man
this
can
morning.
turn in
sorry, I fucked up. Hold on, close that. I'm gonna go like this. And
We got Wayne, we got Elizabeth, we got Mad Max, we got Queen Kaylin, we got Surrender Monkey, we have Mr. Bob, Gen X George.
this is
Hey, George.
this is a Holocaust survivor that was on 60 Minutes.
Joel.
The most dangerous
Sinful
animal
Soul,
in the
Sinful
world is man.
Solutions.
because the most dangerous animal in the world is man.
It's frightening. It's frightening
It is.
when you have Holocaust survivors that are still alive, which, there's got to be very few of them left.
It's like for people who survived the Holocaust, I can't imagine how they feel at what they see going on in a country that they fled this fucking shit from.
And all of our people, all the Americans who got involved in the war effort, and I have family that was Battle of the Bulge, my grandmother's brother. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's disgusting, and we need to speak out about it way more than we are. I'm sorry, but Trump's been Hitler for a long time. It's not like
Yeah.
we're just realizing it now. It's about time we fucking wake up and really, I love this person. I had to write it down today because it was so great. Let me find it real quick. Yeah. No, that's not it. God, there's been so much a shit hose of fucking news that it's so hard to like.
That's
Where
right,
is it?
B1N3D404. Your name's tongue twister, but it's not the worst one out there. You're exactly right. We don't want Nazism. We want freedom.
Yeah.
What America promised. Mhm.
Oh, yeah, well, it was like, you can kindly shut the fuck up. Yeah, here it is. So, Trump wants to drug test Biden before the debate, which I just go on eye roll a million fucking times. He posted the new video foreshadowing the second Trump term. Says he will create a unified Reich, echoing Nazi Germany. And the Violet Mermaid on Twitter said, I'm going to have to ask everyone who said comparing Trump to Hitler was an exaggeration to shut the fuck up now. Because you know
really?
what? Oh, yeah. They were like, oh, you can't do that. He's not Hitler. Oh, yes, he is. He's been Hitler for a long fucking time. How many times do we have to tell you?
Trump is Hitler.
How many times? How many times are you going to see it? Oh, it's an error.
How many times do you have to say it out of his own fucking anal mouth cavity?
I know. Anal mouth cavity.
Ladies, we got a caller. Do you hear the phone ringing, honey?
I don't see the call. I don't see it. Oh, Ali Osher, did I miss it? You know what? I'm looking up here because I'm looking the call. I have to
and I'm over here looking down because my chat's over here.
Well, and
I'm going to get a computer set up here and be in better situation so I can hear and I can see and I can read the chat and be all immersed as opposed to just struggling along on my phone.
Well, honey, it's been, I don't like waking up to this fucking shit. We were like this every day during his fucking administration. This is fucking insane. Yeah. I'm sorry if I missed your call. Please try to call back. I have to keep my third eye, like my peripheral lower vision down here, so when the thing pops up, I can see it. I have to I'm still not used to it quite yet.
No, this is new for us still,
Yeah.
Neither Diane nor myself are very tech savvy. So we're winging and praying this shit.
Thank God Tony is at a job close by and he's going to be there for a while. And okay, hold on.
Call from
ALIOSHER.
To accept, press 1.
Hi, Allie.
Hi, Allie.
Hey, how are you ladies doing? So,
Good.
Okay, I finally got through. Before it was saying leave a message. Now, I'll try to talk as quick as I can. Even I was shocked, not that I should be, because obviously Trump is partially, German, and he's also been talking about all the dictators in the world that he praises. And remember when he said, "Oh, drug dealers should be shot," and it's like, that's not how it works in America. Sorry, you're supposed to, give them a trial. You just can't shoot them because you think they committed a crime. You know what I mean? But, of course, maybe he put that there or maybe he didn't. Now, my thought is maybe they put that there to see if people were paying attention, and maybe they're waiting for the day when they put that up there and nobody notices it.
Yeah, Allie, it's a little hard to hear you. I feel like you're a little bit muffled, honey, and it's kind of hard to hear you. But I think I got the gist of what you were saying.
Yeah, it comes in muffled. I'm sorry. I tried to use another phone and I couldn't get through. You want me to try on another phone?
Or maybe without your headphones, because...
No, I'm talking directly to the phone. Let me call you on
I can hear
phone.
you.
Let's see if it's better.
Talk directly into that.
No, I said maybe they did that on purpose, hoping that nobody would notice, hoping that, it's just crazy Trump again or whatever.
Well, I think they're playing to the outrage machine, and we are so tired, and I feel like we have been run over by a fucking Mack truck by goddamn Donald Trump and all his fucking minions. And the problem is that people are fucking exhausted. I'm tired of this shit. And it's a shitload of news.
Even Mark P is saying it's coming in bad. I'm sorry.
Coming at you every day. And from one more outrage to the next. And then the media, you got the media chasing every little fucking little thing that the right does. And literally all these other stories are getting buried because of Trump trial trying to fucking cover it because there's no fucking cameras in there. There should have fucking been a fucking cameras in there. This is the first criminal trial of an ex-president ever in the history of the United States. There should be fucking cameras there. You know, fuck this bullshit of the media trying to catch up. And you got all the media people who are in the courtroom so they can report on it. It's insane. I don't get it.
Well, the problem is in New York, you don't always have cameras. So the judge is allowed that, of course. And that's why I laugh when Trump keeps, reading all these printouts. Because it's like, last time I checked, legal analysts don't override a judge during a case.
Yeah. And it's just...
yeah.
Look, it's been a fucking shit show. It's going to get worse, guys. It's not going to get any better. We have like a fucking, literally a fascist party. Look at all of them coming out in their fucking blue suits and their fucking red ties like it's a fucking uniform. It was fucking weird. You're weird. You're sycophants. And you're all owned by Russia. I'm absolutely convinced they're all owned by Russia. If anybody missed the Jordan Klepper thing on Comedy Central last night, please go back and watch it. It was... it was really eye-opening because of all of he just put all these connections together. He even went to Estonia, and he's like, the reason why we're scared here is because we're literally on the fucking border.
Okay, well, I'm on speakerphone. People are saying in the chat it sounds better.
Yeah.
So I'm on speakerphone right now.
Sounds
No,
better.
but the main point is, Trump lost the last election. And the media should have kept going, you lost. We don't care how many times you say you won, you lost. So be quiet. That's what the media should have done. The media should have said, we don't care if they're from Russia. We don't care if they like Germany. We don't care if they like dictators. This is not America, and we're not going to stand for it. That's it.
Yeah, but you
Very
know
simple.
what, Allie?
Well, Allie-
Everybody keeps fucking tuning in to be fucking lied to. And as long as their bottom line is being met, they don't give a fuck. As long as they're making money, they don't give a fuck. They're going to talk about what sells, whether it's the truth or not.
And I understand what you're saying, Benny Loco. But here's the other reality. I was actually listening to WCPT this morning, the Richard Chew show. And, of course, he had somebody call in, bad-mouthing Joe Biden. And, he stopped the caller. And he said, okay, you don't have to vote for Joe Biden. You can vote for Donald Trump. But you also have to accept the consequences if he wins. And we all know that Trump is not going to tolerate social media or the media or anybody else saying that he's bad or doing anything wrong. So we better hope he doesn't
Trump
get...
says, how about that? And the way to tell him, fuck you, is to shut the motherfuckers off.
I know.
Period. We're not listening to you anymore because all you got is lies. All you got is fucking candy-coated Nazism, and we ain't fucking buying it.
Right. I'm not disagreeing with you. Not at all.
I agree with you, Benny, wholeheartedly. What I'm trying to say is that the media is owned by the right wing. They're owned by all those
Exactly.
motherfuckers.
So why you keep paying for it?
It's true.
That's my point. People are paying $100 plus a month to be lied to.
Right. And
to further along the fucking Nazi agenda.
Right. And part of the reason why we're here,
they'll change their fucking song to find an audience. That's how this works.
Yeah, I agree with you, Benny Loco. I agree with you. No,
Sorry,
but what I'm
yelling,
saying
but
is,
it's so fucking frustrating. I haven't had cable for 13 fucking years, and I don't miss it at all.
No, but but that's part of the reason why I stream and you stream, so that we're not agreeing with the media.
That's why we have shows. It's because they're not fucking doing their goddamn job. They didn't do their
Right,
job
exactly.
in
They're not
2015.
journalists anymore. They're fucking talking
Entertainers.
plastic heads.
They're entertainers. And not only that, they didn't do their goddamn job in 2015 when they should have called this shit out back then. When they should have
Right.
called fucking Trump out and they should have dug up all the fucking bullshit about him back then. They didn't do a fucking
That's fair
thing
journalism. That's for real journalism. We don't have that anymore.
then. No.
It's all a fucking
No.
puppet show.
Yeah.
And they're all making 6 figures a year to lie to us.
Right.
Because they make
Yep,
so
yep.
much money because people keep tuning in.
Right. You know how I know that, Benny Loco? You know how I know that you're right? I used to work for a bank, and I saw their bank statements. So I
It's
knew what
ridiculous.
money they were making.
We're paying for our own demise. How's it feel?
I know.
How's it feel?
Well, that's
Is
what
The
I'm
Simpsons
saying, ladies.
or Family Guy or fucking football more important than freedom?
No. No, but I'm
America's
saying
addiction to
that's
television
why we
is
stream.
horrible.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's why we stream, so that we are the different voices.
Yep.
And then every
So-
other fucking commercial is a pill for your dick.
Well, yeah, or pills.
Or any,
Yeah,
any
pills,
kind of pill.
pills. They can't give you enough fucking pills.
Pop 'em like candy.
I know. Yeah, even I'm like, wow, this is too many damn pills, man. I'm like, wow, man. So everything I heard about from Jack LaLanne in the 50s and British people in the 60s or the 80s, they were saying the exact same thing you're saying, Benny Loco. Everybody becoming slaves, just watching the TV, just listening to whatever the media tells them, and just, yes, I believe it, and that's it.
Elizabeth says
No,
every time you pay your
Yeah,
cable
like-
bill, Rupert Murdoch gets $8.
Yep.
So think about that. It's
Yep.
time we
Yeah,
find
it's
an
sad.
alternative.
You know, it really jars my preserves that people are not, even in this dire fucking 11th hour, using the power that they still have a little bit of to take control, to do something, shut it off, get out there and fucking march, let people see your fucking face, organize, get involved.
Yeah.
Don't watch
Well,
it like it's a
like I said,
reality
you know,
show.
yeah.
That's what's happening. We're living in fucking Donnie's reality show. Ain't it fun?
Well, no,
Ain't
it's
it
not
fun?
fun. No, it's not. and not only that, but this morning when I called in to the other station, I said, "Isn't it funny how everybody's either following the leader or they claim to care, but then when you really ask them, they only do 2 things a year. Oh, we care about the unhoused or the poor, and then when you ask them, well, how many things do you do? Oh, only 2 things a year." Well, I suppose that's better than none, but you're talking an awful lot and not doing enough.
You know, Margot, it's the only place to watch my Red Sox. Well, let me tell you something. If we could get enough, the amount of people who go to watch the football game at $2, $3, $4, $500 and up a piece, why can't we get that same amount of people to march for their fucking freedom and rights? They don't have a
Well, Benny
problem
Love,
setting a day
but-
aside to sit and watch people beat the shit out of each other over a ball.
well, I don't, I live in Massachusetts, so they do pass the cup around for the Jimmy Fund and all the, and a few other things. So they do something, but it's not enough.
You know, I was caught up in that fucking television loop. I was an official television addict. I'm not going to lie. My family called me the walking TV guide because I knew what was on what channel, when it was on. The programming works, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
The programming works. Now everybody's completely fucking distracted.
Bicycle Mike says people are sick of politics, and that's the fucking problem.
Yeah, there we
They
go
have
right there.
been a shit. It's been a shithose of news. Every time they turn it on, they're like, "Oh fuck, what's going on now?" And they're just overwhelmed because they're trying to fucking put, pay their bills and fucking put food on the table for their fucking kids. They got to work 3 goddamn jobs. It's too exhausting to fucking keep up with the fucking politics when you're, working your fucking fingers to the bone and you can barely make your fucking, payments at the end of the month. Yeah, it's meant to do that. It's meant to make people check out. The
Right,
shitholes
that's
of news.
right. They've had like 20 stories on British TV about that. That you're so busy working and you're so exhausted that when you come home, you want to watch mindless TV because you're so damn tired.
That's right. That you
don't want to use your brain.
I heard 2 things this week. One, that women that have checked out of politics and are just trying to fucking, keep their fucking sanity in their household together, don't know that Roe has been overturned. I mean, you got to be fucking living underneath a fucking rock to not know that Roe has been overturned. People don't even know what Roe is when you say Roe.
Yeah.
They don't know that Roe's been overturned.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And
that's correct. So men out there need to talk louder. Women need to talk louder because there's those among us who are not fucking hearing any of this because they're so busy working their 2 jobs and then coming home exhausted and turning on their video box to escape.
Yep.
Seriously, how about having some meaningful around the table conversations like we used to have before television ruled the land?
Yep.
How about that?
Well,
how about
we have
dialogue with your neighbors?
And on top of them not knowing about Roe, all of them who tune out do not know about Project 2025, which is even scarier.
Same people.
If Trump gets back in and with Project 2020, I have to find that fucking. I'll look for it while you guys keep talking. But I swear to God, Bob Suska did a 15-point.
Hey, Petey.
A 15-point synopsis of Project 2025, and when you fucking read it, you're like, holy fucking shit! And it's not even all in there. It's not even all in there.
Yeah, because it's a 900 plus page document, and they might as well say, "Oh, we were inspired by the Nazis," and they tell people that you have to follow what the government tells you. You have to go to the church that the government tells you.
Here it is. I found it. Are you ready?
Yep. Go ahead.
This is from Bob Suska on Twitter. Here's 15 things that'll happen if Trump becomes president again. Please share with your undecided friends. Many of these items are documented in the Heritage Foundation Project 2025, the blueprint for Trump's next term, as well as Trump's own pledges. Number 1, abortion will be banned nationwide. Number 2, contraception will be banned shortly thereafter. Number 3, Supreme Court will be locked hard right for the next 30 years. Number 4, climate crisis will significantly worsen beyond our ability to manage it. Number 5, more tax cuts for millionaires and billionaires, spiking the deficit. 6, Trump will not leave office, meaning he'll go for another third term. 7, there will be a recession. There's been a recession during every Republican presidency for the last 100 years. Google it. 8, prices will not return to 2019 levels. Number 9, 50,000 federal workers will be fired and replaced with Trump loyalists per Project 2025. The lack of checks on this power will make it more likely that he will remain in office beyond his term. 10, Similarly, shit. The Department of Justice will shift to being under the direct control of the White House, allowing Trump to arrest anyone who's been mean to him. 11. Russia will annex Ukraine and then move to invade other Eastern European nations, probably Poland first, with America's support. 12. America will leave NATO. 13. Trump will, as promised, close the pandemic preparedness office. Bird flu will spread uncontrolled, becoming yet another pandemic. 14. Countless millions of citizens will be accidentally rounded up. And it says accidentally, rounded up in Trump's deportation blitz due to having similar names or faces as migrants. 15. Trump will use the military to arrest peaceful protesters and charge them with Insurrection Act. Pro-Palestinian protesters will be deported as Hamas sympathizers. You guys want that in your
Right.
fucking country?
Right. Yep. So in other words, anything that MAGA wants goes, and you can't say no, and you can't say stop, and you can't object. Otherwise, you'll be in prison.
And that means that literally, I mean, you know what the funny thing is? When you study history, the people that helped these motherfuckers get into office are the first ones to get jailed. Because they might not have wanted to go far enough. So all the people who are helping him now, they'll be the first ones in fucking jail. They don't even fucking know. They don't get it.
Because
they don't know anything about history.
Because what they don't realize is what they're supporting is not only fascist, but it's a dictatorship with Trump as the dictator. So that's why I laugh when he goes, "Oh, I'll only be dictator for a day." That's not how this works.
No.
So the issue is we cannot let him back in there because guess what? Even Chip Roy has admitted that the Republicans have done nothing. They've been the lowest amount in history, almost all of history in America, to pass any bills. They've been arguing with each other. They blame, they are paranoid, they blame this person, they blame that person, never mind how much they badmouth Biden, and he's also part of the government as well, so they're being disrespectful not only to him, but to the government just because Trump didn't win again after he lost over 1 million people to the COVID thing and then gave up on the vaccine. Remember how he was saying, take the vaccine, it's good, and then when he finally realized that all the Republicans or MAGA hated it. He stopped saying it.
They didn't like it. Yeah. Because he turned them all into anti-vaxxers. And then Russia ran with all... This is what Russia does. That's the cool thing about the Jordan Klepper thing last night, is that it really made me realize that all these talking points are literally coming out of Russia. They'd see a divide, and they'd spread it all fucking over social media, and it would go viral. And especially, where? On Truth Social. So, so we've got this, it's literally Russian propaganda propping up everything the Republicans are doing. And that's why I feel it is such an important thing to see. Now, I know Benny's so against all these things and does it. But again, Benny, there are good things on there that people need to see. And what Jordan Klepper did last night was amazing. And he did it from the perspective of them and how they're like, oh, Russia's not so bad. I'm like, how is Russia not bad? Russia's been our enemy for fucking ever. But he goes, Trump said, Benny, you're muted. Trump goes, Benny, you're muted. Benny, you're muted. Benny, you're muted.
So...
Benny,
so Diane,
Trump says this. He said they show a video. Trump would say something like this, and it comes from Russian talking points, and then it gets spread everywhere else. And it was like coming from it might as well be coming from RT, Russian television, and then it would get spread all over. And it was all through social media, and then it trickles into mainstream media on the right. it was fascinating, and I do encourage everybody to go look at that.
Yeah. Okay, now here's the thing. I'm Jewish. My mother is Cuban, came over here in 66. She gets so angry when I tell her what they say on the internet and on Twitter and all that. And she goes, even if this was 30% true, which it is not, okay, about the Russian government and the Cuban government and all that, okay, and Chinese government, not the people, that's why I'm saying government, okay, is she says, but I came over to this country to have freedom, to have a freedom to raise my family, to have freedom to be a woman, not to have a bunch of politicians order me around constantly and tell me what to do. Nobody agrees with that?
I agree with that. I don't want politicians telling me what to do.
Yeah. So if she can say that in 1966, in 1971, in 1980, why is everybody, just because it's on social media or just because the GOP now is still in love with Trump instead of getting rid of him, because Nikki Haley is still getting 22% of the vote, why Americans better smarten up?
Yeah, 100%. But also, I mean, okay, hold on. I got to find, Benny went out.
Yeah,
so hold on.
Benny's breaking up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just got to keep an eye on that. So, but.
No, I understand. You're busy.
No. I was going to say, hold on, Allie. Hold on for a minute.
Sure.
The Latino community normally goes Republican because they're very Catholic. And
right. It's cultural.
And yes. Yeah. And so when I get that, I get that totally. But at the same time,
I'm Jewish, but that's fine. Go ahead.
No, but at the same time, but I saw this a lot in Florida. A lot of the Latino community would lean Republican. I'm like, why? They don't give a shit about
cultural.
You. They haven't done shit for you.
Yeah, it's cultural. See, they believe in, they think that means order. They think that means discipline. And then they have one family member who is the boss, where you go, yes, father, or yes, mom, and you do what they tell you. You don't say, could we work it out or whatever. It's not a negotiation. So between the school being very organized and the church that they have to go to, and then one parent is very much the boss. That's why the Republican Party appeals to them. It's wrong, but that's cultural to them.
Yeah.
I need to go off the rails here and tell everybody that my husband's nurse found out that I was in peril, and she went and bought me a pair of earbuds.
No.
So I can hear better.
Oh,
that's my
God.
husband's nurse. She's an absolute doll.
How sweet. That's so awesome.
So lucky and blessed that he has a good nurse, because he hasn't had very many good nurses over the years here.
Oh,
that's all this nonsense.
That's very sweet. Aw. And you can plug it directly in so you don't have to...
I'm shaking.
Aww.
That's why I dipped out.
Oh, it's okay.
Let me get my shit together here.
That's nice.
It's very cool.
So hopefully that works for you, Benny Loco. But so people better wise up. And the other thing too is, even though Hal Sparks ran long yesterday, almost 4.5 hours covering Trump's speech nonsense. I don't want him as president. I never wanted him as president. He's a reality TV star, and that's where he should have stayed.
Yep.
And the Republicans and the other party that wanted to get him in the 2000s were wrong. All we have to do is not vote for him again. And as far as Biden goes, I disagree with social media about bad-mouthing Biden. Biden does not run Israel.
Yep.
And there's other parts of the world that are suffering too, the Sudan, Haiti, other places. So when I hear the social media people and Twitch going on about how bad Biden is, I said, yeah, and Trump would do better? No. You just want the shitstorm so that you can cover it on all your streams, assuming Trump doesn't shut it down if he gets reelected again.
Well, and all they want is chaos, and
Right.
and they're like the chaos fucking coup plotters, and that's all they want.
Yeah.
And it creates a bigger mess, and it seems so overwhelming to try to fix it or take,
No.
in any way, shape, or form. So, Allie, thank you so much for
Well.
calling and
All right.
joining in on the conversation today. We appreciate it.
Yep, no problem.
All right. First caller today. I do have to keep my eye on that, though. It doesn't really ring. Tony makes the ring happen when we're on. Yeah, he does it. So anyway, that was Allie Osher. Lakira.
I'm doing technology. I plugged it in.
You're so good at technology, Benny.
Yay. Oh. All right. What do we need? What do we got? What are we doing? True wireless earbuds with charging case. Up to 8 hours total play time. Good.
Wait.
3 chargings per case, whatever that means.
Oh, Tarot Lounge is in the house. Hi, honey. How are you? And thank you for the readings. It was great. FYI, I tried to send you guys some cash through PayPal, and it's saying you aren't accepting payments right now.
Turn up your volume, Diane.
It says through PayPal we're not accepting payments right now for some reason. I would not know how to change that. Thank you for being here, Tarot, at the Tarot Lounge. She's in the chat.
Technology. Technology.
There's a glitch. I have no idea.
Give me
what it is.
guy.
Yeah, Tony would have to fix that, and he's not here.
Just when you think it's working, guess what?
Yeah.
They changed it up.
So just like last Friday, I just kind of wrote down a bunch of notes on just Friday alone. So Rudy Giuliani got served his subpoena on his 80th birthday in front of his 150 guests at the Palm Beach, Florida. The guy who served him sang him happy birthday before serving him the papers. We got MTG.
Susan, I'll become vice president for Kamala. I would be vice president for Kamala.
Oh my God, she's so awesome. And oh wait, we got the drop. Tony got the drop.
My husband keeps telling me run for office. I'm like, I have a traumatic brain injury, which makes me susceptible to crying. So I would make a horrible politician.
Jay.
Is it working? No,
And then you need
they're
to kick
charging.
that fucking door down.
That's right.
And then you need to kick that fucking door
She said
down.
that, Diane.
I can listen to it on a loop.
I
And then
felt
you
like
need
a
to kick that fucking door
cheerleader when she
down.
said that. Fuck yeah.
And then you need to kick that fucking door down.
Oh my God, it's so good. Tony did the long one and the short one, and I love it. So anyway, but
She's brilliant.
oh yeah. So then
You know,
we got
She just
MTG.
is, and she doesn't get as much credit as she
No,
deserves.
not at all.
Does everybody subscribe to Kamala Harris's YouTube channel? If not, what the fuck? And how about Joe? Are you subscribed to Joe? He's not even at 1 million subscribers, guys.
Oh my God, that's
Get
ridiculous.
over there and subscribe to Joe and Kamala's YouTube channel. Two
Yep.
separate channels,
Yep.
2 separate people doing the same job.
Yep.
Every bit of fucking 10011001001
We can give
that
them.
we can pump into them,
Yep.
the better.
Yep.
Because the thing nowadays is viral. You must be viral. That's how you're heard, because you're viral. Not because you tuned in to listen to a speech, or, like on television. Television isn't viral. The internet is viral. Oh my God, what a concept.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You see this in bad television. Television is the explanation for this. You see this in bad television.
I'm trying to be as funny
You
as
see
Tony.
this in bad television.
Yes.
Because it is.
We've
It
been living
is
in Donald Trump's
bad
fucking reality
television.
TV show. It's been awful.
Now, somebody in the chat earlier said, all I watch is YouTube. I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was. But that's all I watch is YouTube. That's it. That's
my
it.
God.
There's so much more entertaining things on YouTube than there is on television. It's,
Well,
real people doing real stuff in real places.
and today, I don't know if anybody's watching the polls, if somebody knows, but Letitia James is being,
Thank you, Phyllis.
has an election today, and we need her to be reelected so this Georgia case can go forward and we can make this happen.
Donald Trump show is over.
Yeah.
I'm not
Letitia
sure,
James,
Susan.
Shit, I confuse them all the time. Fonnie Willis, Georgia.
I don't know,
We
Susan.
gotta get her.
I'll have to look it up.
I hope that everybody in Georgia is voting for Fonnie Willis right now. I really, really do, and she better get back in. Otherwise, it's gonna be fucking. That whole case will just fucking go away. The Republicans have been. Rachel Maddow's opening was great last night. She said, "You've got the state Republicans making a rule now where they can fire them and investigate the attorney general, and then you got the Senate and the fucking House Republicans going after her, auditing her for her fucking finances and all this horse shit. They have literally and her, digging through her panties with her fucking goddamn relationship with the dude. It's not illegal to have a relationship.
Now,
But that was 24-hour news coverage. We got that on live fucking TV, but we didn't get this fucking one on live TV. First president, first ex-president.
Of course not.
You got to be fucking kidding me.
Of course not. She's a black female. They drug her through the mud because they can.
It's fucking infuriating. It's disgusting. It's racist. It's everything. This is why I'm saying the right owns the goddamn media. That's why we're fucking here. That's why we've got Mary fucking Trump.
Stop paying for it. And they have to change. If you go away, they'll do something different. If you go away and they don't want to go out of business, they'll do something different. And in the meanwhile, you flood them with fucking letters demanding they use real journalism instead of fucking fluff pieces and fucking candy coating Nazism and fascism every fucking day they're on. Millions tune in, millions keep paying, and they keep racking up the bucks. Why are they superpowers? Because we made them that way.
No, see, and nobody did a fucking thing.
I mean,
where they were taking over.
I'm 100% taking my responsibility for feeding this fucking monster for as many years as I did. But I've learned where the poison's coming from.
Yeah.
And when you find poison, you try to get it out of your life, right? If it's toxic, you try to get it out of your life, right? And then you try to tell other people what you've observed. Isn't that how we're supposed to work? Help one another out to find our way through this fucking path of life?
Yeah, I think so, Benny. I mean, I don't know how else we do it. That's why we're here.
Come closer, honey.
That's why we're
Come
here.
closer.
That's why we're here. I don't know any way else to try to get the word out, even though, we're not digging deep into the details. We're just talking about our opinions on what the fuck is happening. And it's no better than what these fucking talking heads are doing right now. Because they're throwing out their goddamn opinions because it's on 24 fucking hours and you gotta fill that up with something. And you got fucking Katie Tur, who's like a Trump apologist. I love that fucking Nancy Pelosi said that right to her fucking face. And something Kevin Anderson pointed out to me. Kevin Anderson pointed out to me the desperate emails that Donald Trump is putting out to his followers. It's really fucking weird. Ben Meiselas did a fucking short take on it where he's like, Donald Trump is saying, I can't go to bed. I'm thinking about you. I'm never going to text you again. It was like the weirdest shit ever. And I love you. I love you. And
So that was really in print. It really happened. Ricky Bobby, did that really happen?
Why?
Those are really tweets, right?
They were emails.
Emails.
They were
too.
emails to his
Personally, too. Well, who's
Like,
to say it was really from, him?
It's from his goddamn campaign. Obviously, it's from his campaign. But what I'm saying is, like, it said something like, are you available to have lunch tomorrow? It's like, who from the Trump campaign is going to have lunch with, like, the average Joe Trump follower? Now, was that just directed at Ben, or is it directed to all of his followers? I don't know, but there's 5-10 emails a day from him. He's so fucking desperate. And I just go, well, if he was reaching out to Midas directly, it would be
then
like
I'm
one
sure
thing.
that Ben was unrattled. He's a cool cucumber.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't hear him speak on this, but
No, it was interesting though. And I was like, what the fuck, man? And then even Jared Moskowitz reading James Comer's desperate campaign email to get money and how Biden's awful and oh my God, it was so desperate and just, it's so weird. Like, they're not even like normal. And like, if you went back 10 years for a campaign, please support me because, I want to, fix the roads or I want to get rid of the
really,
lead pipes.
Lisa?
It was
I
all
didn't
about,
know that.
It was all on policies before, and now it's all just attacking. And it's not even, this is not normal, people.
No. No.
We just keep going. I don't know. I just keep going. This is not fucking normal.
Oh, God. Yep, we're living in Donnie's fucking reality show, his ultimate fantasy reality tour. Let's hope it's his ultimate fantasy reality final tour. Hey?
Yeah. I mean, this motherfucker cannot win. This motherfucker wins. We are all in deep motherfucking shit. All of us. All of our favorite, all the newscasters will be all gone. There will be no news. Media will be all like Putin-esque, but all about Donald Trump and licking his ball sack. Yeah, it's disgusting. All right.
Diane.
No, it's been discussing for a long time. We called this shit out. We all were like, "Oh, you're hysterical, and you're exaggerating, and you're hysterical, and this is not no, motherfuckers."
No, I'm not.
We knew what
No, I'm
the
not.
fuck was coming down the line when this motherfucker
Yeah.
showed up on the political sphere.
I saw this coming a mile away.
Motherfuck. But no, we're being hysterical.
This is not going to end well. We have a narcissistic wannabe fucking star in our White House. This is not going to go well at fucking all.
No, we knew it wasn't going to go well. And look at all the shit that we have found out since then. It's a fucking pile so fucking big of fucking crimes and shit like fuckery, and he's got his little fingers in fucking yeah, we were alarmists and we were ridiculous. Yeah, for 40 plus years.
It's beyond
Shannon.
ridiculous. It's a nightmare. It's past bizarre. It's past ridiculous. It's a fucking living fucking nightmare. Period. Like Coach D says, if you're not subscribed to Coach D, who also broadcasts from Midas Touch, I love me some Coach D.
It's been so long, and it's been this trickle. Like trickle down economics, it's been triple up to fucking fascism.
Yeah, nothing trickles down.
That's how I feel. And
I watched trickle down economics pretty much obliterate the middle class.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In my lifetime. It's been devastating to watch.
And remember how like our parents were like, well, we want for our kids what we didn't have. And then we
Can you bring it in, honey? You got to bring it in for me.
So I'm thinking about my grandparents right now. My grandparents fought in World War II, went through the war effort of World War II. My mother was born on December 6th. So every birthday, it was the day after would be, the bombing of Pearl Harbor anniversary. It happened when she was like 4. So she grew up in that era fighting against Nazism. Then we get to Reagan. And Reagan, he fucked this country up so goddamn much. And I know he wasn't smart enough to do it himself. He's a goddamn actor. It was all the people behind him. And look at all the fucking damage he did to our fucking country. And how he got there. He got there with fuckery.
And what does he have in common with Donald Trump?
Nixon.
He's a star.
Nixon. Fuckery. Full fuckery.
A star.
And then, Nixon, you get Reagan, and then you get the Bushes, and then you're like, what the fuck? And you got Iran-Contra, and then you got... my timelines are all off. I know. It doesn't matter. You don't have to correct me. I'm just saying, it's like all those people didn't face any fucking consequences. And here we are today with this motherfucker.
How'd that work?
And guess who's been watching this the whole fucking time? Putin. Putin's been watching this whole thing the whole
licking his
motherfucking time
chops.
and going, oh, you can get away with this, you can get away with that, you can get away with this, you can get away with that.
Yep.
And let's just keep pushing those buttons. You keep pushing. I'm like, again, I try to see things from a 30,000 foot
He's
perspective.
got one thing in mind, Mr. Putin.
Yeah, he's been watching this and he knows what buttons to push. We even know that, you know, in Black Lives Matter protests and all that stuff, that there were, you know, I don't know, what do you call them? Antagonist fuckery, like, what do you call them? The guys were making a peaceful protest not peaceful anymore. That's the word I'm looking for. Antagonist is the word I came up with. But you know what I mean? It's like we know that there was fuckery going on there. And then they would say that there would be a protest here for something good, and then all these right-wing assholes would show up. Agitators. Thank you. Thank you, Kelly. I don't know. We've been
You
dealing
were a
with it
lucky
for
kid, Susan, because we were all told not to talk about politics or religion.
Yep.
We're all told not to do that.
We were.
Don't do that.
We were groomed.
Don't do that mixed company.
We were groomed to do that.
It's rude. Don't do that.
In a bar, I don't recommend it. At a family get together or at a dinner with friends, yeah. Okay.
And we obliged. We didn't question it. We just did what we were told.
Giuliani and other Arizona fake electors pled not guilty in case you hadn't heard. So, yeah, I saw it on the TV, but I was like, what's going on now? So they served him, and now he has to show up in fucking Arizona, and they're going to fucking all go in there and plead not guilty when they're guilty of sin. There's a fucking pile of fucking evidence. There's so much evidence. That's the other thing, too. Motherfuck. There's so much fucking evidence. There's mountains of fucking evidence of all these fucking crimes.
Look under that giant Persian rug over there. See the big lump? It's all the lies. Swept under the rug. All the crimes swept under that rug right there.
It's a massive amount of fucking crimes since the late 70s, early 80s. Donald Trump and these motherfuckers who are, they've just been waiting to take over. This is their moment. And they're not even fucking hiding it anymore. Like, we know they haven't been hiding it. It's been out in fucking plain sight. How many months is, maybe it's been a year or more.
Trump is Hitler.
I wonder when we got that drop, if I could find the metadata on it. But anyway, you know what I mean? It's like, enough. There is not enough outrage. As you keep saying, there should be more protests.
I can't believe with my own eyes that I'm watching everybody just go about their normal day like nothing's happening. Now I understand persons like myself. I go through my normal day, but I make sure that I let people know what's happening.
Benny, I had this amazing thought. Okay. Maybe there's not a lot of protests right now because actually so many more people actually have jobs. Because you have to look at the job, you know what I mean? People have jobs, they don't have to fucking time to fucking go out in the streets and protest. Before, the jobs were fucking horrible. There were no fucking jobs. We were in during Black Lives Matter, we were in the middle of goddamn COVID. Nobody was working.
I haven't seen any protests since really like protests that made a difference, let's just say.
Well, that's what I mean.
Since the civil rights movement.
Because I think there's a lot more.
That's my view.
There would be way more protests.
Now, I know there's been protests and I know there've been causes and people fighting for action, but not enough people.
I just think there would be more protests if a lot more people were out of work.
Just the more of us there are, the more of us are heard. You see, when you're silent, you get nothing. You know what gets greased? The squeaky wheel.
Well, and also you've got, protesting is really for young people. I can't, I got a fucking bad back, a fucking bad knee. You know what I mean? Like, can I walk? I could. I'm going to be hurting for a couple of days, but I could do it. But my point is, protest is really for young people. And we've got young people who are divided because of TikTok and because they're getting fucking fed Russian and Chinese disinformation through fucking social media. I don't know how
you
we
have
wake
to
them
be
up.
aware of what you're watching. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how we wake them up.
Even us who are in the know, they try to slide shit under the wire too.
Thing is,
and let me give you a prime example. The porn bots that fill the comment section on videos. Okay? That is Russian propaganda. That's put there so that you'll click away to go look at porn.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you know how many people do that? Oh. So, I try to be into those comment sections and get those motherfuckers before. If I'm a wrench on that channel, I'm in there sweeping as soon as that video hits, if I possibly can be, because it's fucking Russian propaganda. That's how they get us. They play on our weaknesses.
Do it every time.
And our, it's just, it's so fucking bizarre. I'm like, everybody's got to know what this is. I think to myself, as I'm blocking and reporting these things, everybody has got to know what this is.
It's a Russian psyop campaign.
Some people don't.
It's a Russian psyop campaign. These motherfuckers, the fucking Putin is a goddamn KGB fucking old school, we're going to fuck with your brain kind of shit. And that's what he does, and that's what Mike Flynn does. They're fucking spies, secret agents. These motherfuckers, people are falling out of the goddamn window in Russia every goddamn day. What the fuck? It's like,
fuck.
Jesus, fuck.
It's the only word that describes it adequately.
And you've got these Republicans.
The fucking fuckery of the fuck.
I knew we were in deep shit when those remember those guys? They were in a campaign for Trump, and they said, I'd rather be a Russian than a Democrat t-shirts. That was back in fucking 2020. I mean, and these motherfuckers, it's even got worse now.
If you want to be a Russian, go to Russia. They have their own country. You can go live there.
Bye,
you can
bitch.
be as Russian as you want to be. Go do it there.
Yeah, have a good time, fucko. You're going to hate your life the minute you step foot there.
I'm like, fuck. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to move about the planet pretty much freely, which won't be a luxury you'll have if fucking Donald Trump gets back into office.
You know what we haven't heard from? We haven't heard from that family. Remember the family that moved there with their kids? Moved there with their kids and never have been heard from again or since. They criticized Putin, then they did a retraction, and poof, they're gone.
They're gone. 7 kids, wife, husband, and they went to Russia. They fled to Russia because of the LGBTQ community. And now they're gone.
You guys
see what first had happened was when they got to Russia, all of their money was consumed. And when they tried to get it, they couldn't, they said something about it. And then they had to make a public apology, and now they're gone.
Fuck around and find out. Go ahead. Go ahead. All these motherfuckers, all these Republicans who are talking out and speaking out for Donald Trump right now, they're all owned by fucking Russia. All of them. All of them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about America.
Nope.
They want a fucking dictatorship. They could give two shits about what happens to kids. They'll fight for a fucking a fucking cell. IVF. Oh, that's a human being. That there damn near the human being. Give me a fucking break.
I'm going to try to set this up.
We're not going to fucking go back, motherfuckers.
No fucking way.
Look at my face. We're not going backwards. Just not going to happen. Sick and tired of this horse shit. And we need to get fucking louder. We need to get more outraged. I think that's what the thing is. You get outraged and you make the fucking fun of them. Because they don't, you cannot, what did Wajahat Ali say today? It was so great. I even wrote it down. Through humor, you can take a bully out by the knees. Through humor. You make fun of these motherfuckers. Them all showing up in their fucking red ties and you might as well, you're fucking look like a bunch of clowns. You're idiots. You're in a cult. You look dumb. You make fun of them and all their fuck ups. You know?
Point and laugh.
Do it every day.
It's important to point and laugh.
Oh no, Benny. The audio out of that is kind of shitty.
Is it really?
It's not that great. It's kind of muffled.
I can hear you beautifully.
Damn it. Okay, maybe do that. Talk again.
I touch it.
Oh, shit.
There's a switch on both of them. Don't they both go on with one switch? I can hear you.
You can hear me perfectly, but
yes,
your audio is now a bit muffled, in my opinion. I don't know. If you guys can still hear her, I can hear her. So.
Sorry, guys.
No, what are you going to do?
Well, the Watusi comes to mind.
Yeah. They're so stupid they want a free, dumb dictatorship, Wonder Mom.
Yeah, free, dumb.
Yeah. Because they're dumb.
Free to be dumb.
I mean, no wonder they have been pulling all the money out of education for the last 40, 50 years. Now we know why they're doing it. And why we see white mediocre men keep failing up because their daddies are rich.
It is a bit muffled.
All right, we got an incoming call. Incoming.
Can I switch ears?
Call from.
Scotty B.
Can you hear me better if I put it in front of my
To accept.
Hello?
Hello, ladies. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's your name?
Scotty B. Who else?
Bobby B?
Scotty B. What the hell?
Scotty B.
Oh, hi, Scotty.
Scotty B. I'm sorry, honey. No, it's a little hard. Okay.
It's okay. Am I coming in clear?
Yeah, you're coming in good.
Okay. Poor Benny over there. She's got to put an aluminum hat on. It's the deep state, Benny. Deep state. I love you, hon. You know that. No, the reason I'm calling you, I need some information about. I want to make some protest signs because I'm going to be down there in Milwaukee with my walker or my mobility scooter if I'm fighting the state to get that yet. So they treat us like shit.
Of
But
course.
I'm too poor. Don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out, but but that's how it is.
You know, that's the state for a lot of people, you know, which is very unfortunate in one of the richest countries in the world.
After you do your service time and go through all the other bullshit, then then you get injured after working 30 years and they give you shit for pay after that because you're on SSI. So that's how it goes. Can't crawl. But I'm going down to Milwaukee to protest. I need ideas for signs. Either if I get my mobility scooter, I'm going to have 4-foot signs 3 ways around it, or maybe 3-foot signs, whatever. But I want some good protest signs.
What's the protest for, honey?
Because the GOP has their convention down there. They're going to be singing outside the whole time. You know, they'll be doing their fascist rants and that. I'm going to have cowbells, and they're not going to push me away with a walker or my mobility scooter. You know?
Benny, you got, I mean, I would just say,
Benny's not. Yeah.
Well, Benny, can you hear him? Benny, can you hear him?
Yes.
Okay. So my first idea is this. Is that guitar player, his name is Guthrie.
Yeah.
He had his guitar said, "This thing kills fascists," and that's what I would do. Is do something like along the lines.
Yeah, but we gotta have things to make people wake up. It's gotta, can't be against somebody. It's gotta be the truth and putting them down. That's the main thing. It has to make sense because I'm busting my nuts to go there. I'm in no shape to go to this
busting
thing.
Busting your nuts to go there. Yep. We're not going. I mean, people are Stargate.
Social
We're not going back.
Medicare.
Benny, you know how I am.
Benefits.
You know I can't still it.
Those are three things that you should be, jumping up and down about.
Benny, your sound is awful.
Yeah, I can't hear her.
You got to plug in direct. If there's a way to, there was a cord there. If you can plug in direct, it would be better. So, we're not going back. Everybody, tuck frump.
But we got to get something written down. Could you guys take them in and pick the best ones out of it?
Yeah, this sign kills fascism.
Yeah, well, if everybody thinks about it for a couple of weeks, it would help me because you got to get the best words out there to really make them look like idiots.
Well, I think Kim has come up with the best one so far, in my opinion, and this sign. Just this sign kills fascism. Just me being here. Just me protesting. And just me going out of busting your ass to get there to even protest. Just you holding a sign and walking in that protest. This sign kills fascism. Kills
there you
Nazis.
go, Liz. You got it.
Just
do some brainstorming on it. That's all I ask.
Yeah. And I would say on the other side, we're not going back.
Yeah, no, we're not. But that's the thing. People don't realize. Just, I lost a cousin in Vietnam, and both my brothers were there, and all this shit. And it's just people don't realize how they were treated when they got back. They were spit on. I've seen everything, and it's gotten worse and worse. These fascists are just out there to take away everybody's rights.
And
then these stupid bastards, the MAGA, think, oh, yeah, that's great. Well, next they're going to come and take your guns, you stupid bastards. You know,
Well, that's the
they
thing.
can take away abortion. They can take away anything.
That's the thing is they don't realize that it's a slippery slope. And
Well,
if
look
a
at the
fascist
Supreme Court.
and if a fascist
so-
gets back in, you can forget about it.
It's the fascists there in the Supreme Court. It starts out with right away. So, well, I'm going to go, but just everybody think about it, and I'll call back in, or I'll send you email or something.
Scotty B,
You
thank
know?
you so much. Thank you so much
I
for calling in,
appreciate it.
honey.
Sorry about it. I got chronic pain, and there's days I can't even read the damn thing. I get 2-3 hours of sleep a night, and that's been 20 years. You know, it's wearing on the body.
Sure.
People don't realize that it's a debilitating disease, and that's why I want to try to help Super Sane. And I put out my name out there. I don't know why the hell she doesn't pick it up. I'm going to have somebody, if somebody has their email address or something, give them mine, because mine was on there at Trucker John's about 10 times. Well, no, 3 times. So.
What's your email that you want to put out?
I don't know if I want to put it on here.
Well, you can.
People know. Lizzie knows it. Lizzie should know it. I'm sure other people do. It's pretty simple.
You can.
If they don't, I'll get back to you.
All right, honey. You can always contact.
Okay, I really
you can
appreciate it.
always contact us at bennyanddiane@gmail.com
right. I have your email.
and tell us where you want.
Right.
If we can pass
I
along your
will.
info to someone. Okay, honey.
Yeah, appreciate it. Love you, girls.
Scotty, thanks again for calling in.
Love you,
hon.
Scotty.
Take care.
Smile. Have a good day.
Chill, tough tight.
Love
Take
you.
care, all in chat.
Love you.
Bye.
Oh, he's gonna go down there, bust his ass to go protest.
Right on, Scotty. That's what you do.
This sign kills fascism. And we won't go back. I mean, we won't go back. Is that strong enough? We won't go backwards?
Sleep
I don't
is
know.
evasive for a lot of people, especially people in pain.
Yeah. There's the thing about it is you get so upset. Okay, if you could put 4 words on a sign and go to a protest, what 4 words would make the most impact, right? It's hard. There's so much. I would say keep government hands out of my panties, and it's too long.
I think panties is too nice a word. I think the word uterus needs to be used because that's where their hands are. See? They're not just in your panties,
Government
they're in your
hands off
fucking
my
uterus.
body. How about government hands off my body? 5 words.
No Project 2025. I like that, Peter. Simple to do.
How about there was
Yeah,
another-
fascist isn't freedom. I like that. Fascism isn't freedom.
Nope.
Your God called, he's pissed. I like that too. And about the whole God thing. Get some friends with you and have several boards.
Theology off my biology. Ooh, goddamn, I like that one.
House Sparks is always live, Surrender Monkey. Couple times a day. For hours on end. I'm just saying. Hal doesn't have a vagina. Diane and I do. So we have literally flesh in this game. You know what I'm saying?
And all the women.
Right on, Hal. I'm glad you're live.
All the women of this country. All the women have flesh in this game. Every single one of us. Because it's going to affect you. If it doesn't affect you, it's going to affect your daughter. It's going to affect your niece. It's going to affect someone in your life. Hands off my uterus.
Women's rights are human rights because without women, we don't have any humans. It's just that simple. We're creating our own demise heading in this direction. And we need to be
Without
louder.
women, there are no humans. Without women, there are no humans. Fuck you. You gotta put the goddamn foot down, bitch, and be like, yeah, without us, you got nothing, bitch. You wanna control me? No. I control you.
Stay away from Mother JJ.
There is no future human race without us, bitches. And when we say fuck you and we give up.
Yeah. Oh my God. Jim the Geek, you're 100% correct.
Yeah,
and that's why
JJ...
Diane and I are here right now, because we're trying to create a better future. We have no choice. We have to put our proverbial foot forward in one big giant step. All of us.
Just a little bit more vulgar than everybody else who's like, gotta keep it clean. We don't have to keep it clean here if we don't fucking want to. That's why we roll the way we roll. And I'm not gonna change a fucking thing. I'm pissed. I'm gonna say I'm fucking pissed. I've been pissed for fucking 2 years. I've been pissed for 10 years. I've been pissed for 40 fucking years. Because I see the progression of all the fucking fuckery. No. I'm not gonna you motherfuckers better not fall for this shit again.
You know, let me tell you something. I've lost friends and family over this motherfucker. Okay? Because I tell them what's going on, because I talk to them and let them know. And if they don't want to listen, they've been removed. They've been rejected from my life. I don't keep fucking pandering to them because they are not on the same life path as me. I want to live in the land I was fucking born in, which is the United States of America. Okay? Fuck all you fucking MAGA motherfuckers. You know who you are. We know who you are. Fuck you all. Because your relationship with me ended when your stupidity fucking showed. When your blatant ignorance showed, that's when I knew you were toxic. And I either told you about yourself or just cut you off completely. That's what I've done.
Yeah.
A lot of people still pander to these fucking MAGA in their family and their friend circles, which is absurd. And I see it all over the place, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Tell these motherfuckers where to bear shit in the buckwheat. Fuck you. My life is more important than my relationship with somebody whose ignorance is astounding. I'm sorry.
I agree. I've done the same thing.
No more. Do not kiss these people's asses. Do not walk lightly because it might hurt their feelings or it might cause a problem because they haven't seen a fucking problem that's coming.
I did it recently, and I'm surprised I didn't lose a friend. But I called them out. And I'm glad I did. And maybe what I said might have sunk
I mean,
through.
that's a huge part of the problem, Diane. It's a huge part of the problem.
I was afraid to say anything, but I got fucking pissed right off the bat.
I'm not afraid. See, I'm not afraid. Why should I be afraid? Why should I be afraid? Afraid of hurting somebody's feelings? I don't think so. No, I'm not afraid to hurt somebody's feelings, especially when I know the consequences are dire.
Yeah.
So I'm not afraid.
That's why I'm so glad I spoke out when I did.
Let them fucking know how alone they are. Just fucking cut them out like cancer. I can't have you in my life because you believe in fascism. Period.
I've done it. I've done
Fucking
it the
bullshit.
last 9 years. Why do you think I have an internet family? I can't talk to these motherfuckers around here. It's crazy. You know, what I see. And even, you know, friends who, you know, are working and they have to deal with these right-wingers because they need a job. That's the hardest part to take. But you need the goddamn money. You take the fucking job. What are you going to do? You got to deal with their fucking shit. Okay. I have a hairdresser friend. Half the clients are right-wing and half are not. And of course they bitch about this and bitch about it.
Yeah, Stoney, listen, Stoney, you can't hurt their feelings. They're even too ignorant for that. They have no empathy. And if they pretend to have empathy, it's just pretend empathy.
You know what you do?
You understand?
You laugh and you point at them. Ha 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 ha!
Yeah.
You're fucking doing Putin's fucking bidding. What the fuck
Laughing
happened
behind
to
your
the
back.
Republican Party? I thought you were all anti-Russian. Now you're licking Putin's balls. You fucking fell for the propaganda. You fucking idiot. You dumb fuck. That's how I would deal with it. I can't fucking deal with this shit anymore. I just want to call it right the fuck out. Ha ha ha. You fell for it. You are conned. Conned by a reality TV show, TV star. Ooh. So conned.
See, they have fake outrage, Stoney. We have real outrage. There's a huge difference.
That's so true. So true.
Mm-hmm.
So true.
Fuck those motherfucking MAGA motherfuckers.
I'm
Fuck
no
'em all.
comedian, man. I don't know how to do it. But there's a way to fucking, you know, like when I was bullied, I was like, okay, I'll see you later. You know what I mean? That's the way I dealt with bullies. But I was like, I've never been really good or quick with the tongue or what. Benny, you're good at that. You're good quick with the tongue. You got that skill. I get too flustered. And all I can is be like, fucking motherfuckers. I just get pissed. And I don't know, but you guys, like, there's so
men are
many
men and sheep are
smart-
scared.
There's so many smart comebacks.
I'll take you up on that, Nancy. Let's have a dab.
It's
Yeah.
so many smart comebacks to their fuckery. We just got to keep pushing their buttons. Keep pointing and laughing. It's the only thing a bully and a fascist will cave to because they look ridiculous. Do you know how ridiculous you guys look in all your matching ties and matching suits? Do you know how ridiculous you look? Do you know how ridiculous
It looks
you
like
look?
a circus. It looks like a fucking circus.
Do you know how ridiculous you look calling Michael Cohen a liar while you're standing there lying your fucking ass off into a microphone saying that Donald Trump is innocent? Well, nobody's ever really said he's innocent. I've actually never heard anybody say Donald Trump is innocent. It's always, this is a witch hunt. This is a witch hunt. Nobody says he's fucking innocent. I've never heard it. I don't think I've ever heard it once. They look unfuckable, Marco.
Fire in the hole.
Yeah, we gotta mock them. It's the only thing that they can't take it. Marjorie Taylor Greene the other day, when all those other Republicans went to New York and she was stuck in D.C., that's when she did the eyelash comment when they held off the fucking hearing for the people to go to fucking D.C., and she did, because she wanted her own viral moment. That's what that was for. It's like, literally, they're just fucking trolls. They don't do anything for anybody. They're in fucking House of Representatives to fucking troll people. And go viral. And go get on fucking Fox News and Newsmax and all these fucking sucked up places. Funded by right-wingers. It's fucking dumb. Yeah. That's what I mean. Everybody, we've all probably been bullied here. Everybody here was probably bullied. Raise your hand if you were bullied in high school or junior high. Oh, if something like that happened to you. I bet everybody here is going to fucking raise their hand. I know I have. Right? We've all been bullied in one way, shape, or form. And guess what? Those assholes turned out to be assholes. All the assholes that bullied me, I'm like, some of them got their comeuppance. One, not so much, but he's still a miserable piece of shit, so who the fuck cares? Right? So, no, I just feel like it's happened to all of us because kids can be evil, but not like today. We didn't have social media growing up. I can't imagine what it would have been like if social media when I was growing up. Oh, boy. Oof.
Thank you, Nancy. I needed that. I really did.
It would have been a nightmare.
I am so fucking head up. It's not even funny.
Yeah. Head on swivel.
This is like the only way, or well, I'm sorry, I'm lying, but it's one of the few ways that I have of expelling this negativity that's wiped all over me like the shit in the walls of the White House. You know what I'm saying? Capitol. Sorry.
But you're not far off.
Reminder to breathe. Breathe.
Benny, you're not far off. I mean, there was a shit in the White House.
I know.
Shit. A big, giant, orange shit in the White House.
Yeah.
While they were smearing shit on the walls of the Capitol.
That shit. That's the shit I'm talking about. All the shit. They just keep wiping it on, too. Just keep wiping it on. Let's light some nice. Cast the energy out. Oh.
Do something light and incense. And fucking take a deep breath for a minute. And
there you go, Egg Off. Thank you for entering the chat and making me breathe for a second there.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. You and Nancy both get a prize from the chat prize box today.
I'm just gonna stab these. I'm gonna burn them with my little incense, a little stab at a time, like they've done to us. They've done a little stab at a time at us for the last 40 years. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna take away that, and we're Citizens United, and we're gonna do. You know what I mean? Like, we're not going to prosecute a former president. We're going to just let him go. We're bada bing, bada boom.
Why are you so angry, man? Yeah, exactly.
Over and over and over
I get
again.
that, Stoney.
Broken record of fuckery. Until we are here today, and that's why we're facing what we are facing right now.
I need to find I don't know where my sage is. I need to sage the fuck out of this room. I do have my incense going, but I also need some sage. Oh.
Joel will never get rid of the stench. I hope we will. I hope we put them in
I'm
fucking
never gonna
place.
give you up. I'm never ever gonna stop the way I feel about your world. I just can't live without you. I'm never ever gonna quit, 'cause quitting just ain't my stick.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I know that song. Yeah.
It's about the world. It's about the whole world.
Yeah. It really isn't just about us. If Trump gets back in, it's fucking World War III's on. Putin's going to take control of fucking Europe because NATO won't be there to protect him. And Donald Trump will be dictator for the rest of his life. And then we're in a monarchy because Junior's next, or Venky's next, or one of his grandchildren are fucking next, or maybe Barron. Motherfuck.
Oh.
Just saying.
You know.
I keep trying to, Benny, that's the thing I do. I try not to stay focused on these little shit. I try to really take the 30,000 foot view and be like, this could be next. This is terrifying. We all need, it is terrifying, but we always have to remember there's more of us than there are of them.
Well, yeah, and make your fear work for you. You know what I mean?
Don't get complacent. Don't give up. Don't get discouraged. Right. That's what fascists want.
Of course it is.
That's what they pick at
That's
you.
how
And
it
pick
works.
at you and pick at you and pick at you. They do this all the fucking time. It's their playbook. Read a fucking book. I don't know.
No, Peter, we can't. We got to get louder, Peter. A little bit louder now. Mm-hmm.
We need fucking what do you call them?
We need to be a lot louder.
No,
like I was saying before about,
megaphones.
Having a nice conversation with MAGA who you know don't care if you live or die because they're all for fascism. You know, those things have to stop because people need a wake-up call. And that's one way to wake people up is ignore them. And when they ask, why are you ignoring me? You let them know.
You know, I love today that at least those people in New York got out their fucking cowbells and their fucking whistles. And when the Republicans tried to step up to the mic, you couldn't hear what the fuck they were saying. So that's good. And we need to keep that up. New Yorkers, do your best. Come on, guys. We need you. That's the thing.
I swear to God, you know, if I could be out there for every single time this son of a bitch is in a courtroom, I would be the loudest person. I mean, they wouldn't be able to hear anybody else over.
They would hear our train whistles, right, Benny?
I have my whistles.
We have train whistles.
I have a megaphone. I want to be there, and you know I can't. It's all the way across the country. And who would bring home soup for my family if I'm not here?
We have matching.
There you go.
Matching train
There you
whistles.
go. That English whistle. It's a Bobby whistle.
It's fucking louder than shit, and I won't.
Yes,
I
it
won't blow your
is.
ears out. I promise. It's loud as fuck, though.
I have that one, and I have another little. It looks like the Starship Enterprise without the engines. Just the jets, just the jazzy. But
New
it tunes
Yorkers,
up,
we
boy.
love
It tunes
you.
right. They both do. They're both
Hey,
obnoxiously loud.
yeah. They did such a good job. And they were kind of, slacking. We need fucking. No. We need more protests like you guys. Thank you so much for getting out there, New Yorkers. That's why
Peaceful
we
protests
love
never
New
hurt
York.
anybody.
That's why I love New York.
That's a farce.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, no. Again, I feel like,
Peter, those ones that go like wee, 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 like that one,
yeah.
up and down whistle.
Yeah.
That's all I can picture it.
Yeah, like Stephanie Miller has one of those. It's a drop, though. Yeah.
That's a good whistle. It's a good whistle.
Well, see, the one I have wouldn't make enough noise. But, the train whistle will do a hell of a job. You got, that thing
I
makes
know
a
the
fucking
bootlicker
lot
sign
of
is
noise.
cool. Okay, Peter. That's what I pictured straight away as soon as you said up and down whistle. I'm like, that could only be one thing.
A slide whistle.
They're cool.
Yeah, you have to, like
Now
move
I
the
need
thing
one.
through a tube.
Now
Yeah.
I need one.
Oh, my God.
Now I need one to add to my whistle collection that I'll never get to use right there where I want to be, but I can use it in other places.
Yeah. I don't think Tony's got the only. Yeah, I don't see one. He doesn't have one here, but he's got this.
Could it be Satan?
Yes. Donald Trump is Satan, and oh yeah, he is.
Trump
Slide
is
whistle. There
Hitler.
you go. Slide whistle.
That's what I've been calling it, a slide whistle. Anyway, no, yeah. Keep making fun. Bring tambourines. Tambourines, cowbells, whistles, banging a metal
See,
pot and pan.
There needs to be like several hundred people out there with signs because one person is not loud enough. It's simple.
There were
I'm disappointed at the turnout of people. How many million people live in New York? And a couple of hundred of them can't show up?
Honey, I gotta commend them. At least there was a few out
Come
there,
on now.
and they were making a lot of noise, and there were just a few.
We gotta make more noise.
Well, at least there was a few
We
out there.
can't remain the silent majority. It's not working.
I agree. If I was there, I'd be out there. I would be. Benny, you and I living in New York.
I would be at every fucking one of these things if I could be. Somebody clone me into many Benny Locos and you can plant me all over the country.
You couldn't be. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. Hey, if I had millions of dollars like these maggots that are like the front row Joes that literally live out of caravans and like Grateful Dead follow him around the country. They gotta have a lot of money to fucking do that. I don't know.
I know it's a huge amount. It just is. Listen, I have a school bus, a big ass fucking school bus, and it's just sitting there not doing anything but costing me $50 a month. And I'm ashamed that I have a school bus and I'm not fucking doing anything with it.
Anybody in Southern California?
Because of money.
Southern California. Can we get it painted?
But I have visions of grandeur.
Painted, running, and on the road, and do a bet. Oh my God, Benny! I'll fly out. We'll learn some music together. We'll talk politics, and we'll play music, and we'll do a mini tour. But everybody's gotta be in. Let's go, Margot says. I I like this
I
idea.
know the vote bus, Stony. I could write vote so big on it. I can only write it so big on my car because the windows are only so large. But yes, I would write it on the roof too,
Oh yeah.
so that people in the air could see it.
Mm-hmm. It'd be the bad show.
The Benny
The
Loco,
bad tour.
Diane Russell
It's
bus
a bad
tour.
tour. Benny and Diane bad tour. Bad bitches tour. 21st Century Suffragettes coming to your city. Coming to a town near you.
Coming to a town near you.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Paint the fucking thing blue. Yes. I know. There's lots of good ideas. You know, if we only had $1 billion to fucking make this shit happen.
We'd have to add seats. It has no seats. We removed all the seats.
Oh, that's fine. Tony can make.
It could be built out. I mean, it's empty.
Tony's
It's
got
got a couple little fixtures in there that we used to. We bought it to move everything we own from Virginia to here.
Stony Baker called it the Benny Locomotive. That's what it is. The Benny Locomotive.
Oh man!
You got to get a personalized license plate.
Yes, the logo would look awesome on it. That's a bus logo if I ever saw one. Our logo.
I know. I know.
Wrap it up.
Delusions of grandeur, and we're like thinking outside the box, and you know.
Whistle stop tour. Whistle stop. Yeah, do a few whistle stop tours.
If we only.
You know, women need to be motivated, and there's so many women out there, like, you know, we all know, that just don't fucking know what's going on, and nobody's telling them.
What was it?
It's like,
what's her name from Stephanie Miller's show?
I know.
Karen from Chicago. She's like, I was talking to a friend of mine. She didn't even know that Roe had been overturned. I'm like, how the fuck can you not know? What the fuck, rock we've been living underneath? What the fuck? How can you not know that?
Benny and the Dams. Dammies.
Benny and the Jets. Wait, Benny and the Jets spelled like Gettes, like suffragettes.
When you reject all the way from your first cigarette to your last dying day.
Bitches against fascists with blue hair. Yeah. If we did a tour, I would fucking totally dye my hair blue. For sure.
Oh, Stony.
I know. Well, you guys are a lot of fun. You know, pointing out all this stuff and be like, yeah,
yes,
so cool.
The bus runs, Peter. It runs fine.
Does it probably need new tires and shit? It's been
It
sitting there
does.
for a while.
It's a good old bus. It doesn't have that many miles on it. It's a good bus.
Bitch, switch.
And it got us across the country with no issues whatsoever. You know, we've driven it around all, you know, out here a bit, moving it from here to there because we've moved 3 times since we've been in this area. We've moved 3 times in this area. We were displaced once for an Airbnb. That was our first rental. We were there for 8 years. They said, get the fuck out. We're selling it for an Airbnb. See you later. Yeah. That was a slap in the face.
Yeah. Well, you can do that, ladies. I believe in you. And Gen X George, thank you so much. And I'm glad to see you're here in the chat and doing better. And you know what? The thing is that reality slaps you in the face. You're like, yeah,
we could do this live, Diane. We could do this live. Do our live weekly on the road show.
Thing is that we'd have to
do
hire
pop-up
people.
streams from the bus.
The thing is, to make this happen, we'd have to hire people to stay at home and take care of our husbands and our animals.
Isn't that some shit?
In order to make that shit happen.
Youth is wasted on the young, I tell you.
No, I can
You know?
imagine it, Benny.
It's like
I can see it.
I am old, and my husband, even though he's 6 years younger than me, is several years older than me in health years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness. He could drive. No, he couldn't. That would be so brutal for him. It was hard for him to get across the country the first time, but that's only because we lost the air conditioning. That's one thing the bus didn't have was air conditioning. It doesn't have air conditioning. So we installed an air conditioner and ran it. And like 3/4 of the way out here, it failed. So it was so brutal. I mean, we hit the hottest part of the country and the fucking air conditioning failed.
Yeah,
But he humped it out and made it. God damn, what a trip. We stopped in more places than we had anticipated had we had air conditioning in the bus. You know what I'm saying? It got a little dangerous. When we hit Needles, it was like 127 fucking degrees.
Oh, Jesus.
And here I moved from a beautiful canopied forest in Virginia on a river to a place where there's not even any trees. I'm like, what? But you do what you got to do, you know. The kids needed to be out here, you know, so they could be closer to their Mexican side of the family.
Wizzy goes,
And
does it have a
it wasn't
glove
feasible
compartment?
for the entire Mexican side of the family to move to Virginia, so we moved to California instead.
Right. Wizzy said, does it have a glove compartment? I have a phobia now, LOL. The wind is just is like a hairdryer. Yeah. No, it's look, I've done the cross country trips. It's you know, it's always been fun to do that, but I was a kid, I was in my 20s. It's a lot harder to do that shit now.
Hey Michelle, how are you doing, honey? She says, hey guys, just checking in. Congo survived a really pathetic coup attempt this weekend. Woohoo!
Oh my God,
Good on Congo.
Michelle Smith, are we gonna have to get on and talk about that this weekend? Maybe Friday? If you can. You just let us know.
And that was something. Yeah, I bet, Petrazi.
No, I'm so glad you're in here and saying hi. Wow. A pathetic coup attempt this week.
I watched all my worldly goods from Virginia to here, right behind the back of that bus. I was so glad that it was a wise investment. They wanted $7,000 to rent a U-Haul. And upon arrival, we have to give the U-Haul back. And they were selling these buses for like, I don't know, they were like $3,800 and up. And I talked them down on this one to, I think we paid $3,300 for it. And we got to keep it when we got here.
Yeah, but now you're paying $50 a
we
month
didn't
for
have
it.
to give it back.
So, for those of you who don't know, Michelle Smith, we've talked to her. We've done 2 shows with her now, and she is living in the Democratic Republic of Congo. And yeah, they just survived a pathetic coup attempt.
Just a little chatter.
I'd love to hear if she would like to do another show this weekend and tell us about it. And instead of doing every other week, unless it's inconvenient for her. So, you know, it's hard to get in touch, and so it's great that she's in here. And if you can tell us if you can do it, that'd be great, and we'll set it up. So other than that,
Peter.
Don't forget, you guys can call into the show, 248-780-9775, and I'm trying to keep my third eye down here in my peripheral vision to catch a call if it comes in. Anyway, you know.
And Kilgore, I didn't see you there in there. In there. I see you now, Shannon.
Yeah.
I'm just a little verklempt and a little high.
Well, we've been a little verklempt for a long time. I can't even say that word, but yeah. It's been a long time. I keep looking at the bigger picture. My God, we've been dealing with this shit for fucking a decade. I'm so... And beyond that, even before Trump came all these other... the fuckery of everybody else. And I keep going back and thinking about all that shit. Can't help myself. Because if all that shit... Nixon and beyond and Iran-Contra and everything else, if that had all been prosecuted, but how come every prosecution it's always goddamn Republicans prosecuting other Republicans or Republicans prosecuting Democrats? And it's fuck you, your minority rule.
They make this writing so tiny. I'm sorry. I'm trying to see
know, Peter, I'm working on
when
the
it says the
t-shirts.
headbuds are charged. Like, is there an indicator or something?
Adam and Tony really need to get together on the finalization of the t-shirts.
The indicator will be
it.
solid blue and the earbuds indicator will be solid red during charging. Right? And the battery. This is so tiny. I'm sorry.
Well, that's why you're Wonder Mom. I moved from California to Oregon with 3 kids and 8 bags, everything else in storage in California. We came up here on a Greyhound bus. That's why you're Wonder Mom, honey, because you made that shit happen, right?
You just make shit happen. That's what you do when you're a Wonder Mom. That's what you do. All moms are Wonder Moms. Most moms. Some moms shouldn't be moms. Let's just face it. Some of them are not very good at it, and some of them downright suck. But
Wonder Mom did a great job. You know?
I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. That's all. I just want to be happy sitting there with my nut. I don't need all the nuts.
Now, change the font size, Marco says.
Oh,
well,
God,
Bobo.
give me a Lizzie Buff.
You know what's really funny is like Bobo
Note
and
to self, don't bowl with Wizzy Buff.
Yeah.
She said her average is 192, which is pretty good. Mine is like 74.
So
I suck at bowling and I always fall. I always cross the line and land on my ass. Guaranteed. It's guaranteed. Me and bowling, not so much. It's a travesty.
So it was kind of funny this week.
When I think about all the things that we do and have done for ages and just take for granted, like having fun, celebrating holidays and birthdays and having parties,
going to rock concerts,
going places and seeing things, just the regular normal life, right? All of that disappears.
Well, it disappeared.
Every bit of it.
It disappeared with COVID immediately. And it's still trickling back because, I mean, I see the people who are, rich and famous going out there, but not the local, still local bars can't do it.
Do all that, like Peter says, do all those things and not get shot at.
Right.
You know, because you can't hear, you hear it every day. You can't get away from it. Somebody, you know, some kind of gun violence. It's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Well, that's why we gotta get Biden back in. We can put in sensible gun laws. We can take over the House, take over the Senate. Fuck it. It's all in or nothing. This is it. We got what, 5.5 fucking months left? 5.5 months left to the fucking election. Let's go. You know? I don't see any other. I'm not standing here for my fucking own health. I'm not doing this right. I'm doing this also. Well, I am doing it for myself. I'm gonna be honest. I started a political show so I could vent about this bullshit because it's all pent up in me and I have to fucking say it somewhere. You know?
He loosened gun laws when he was in office.
Fucking piece of shit. He didn't care. He didn't give a shit.
You know.
Motherfucker wanted to nuke a hurricane and shoot protesters. Enough. When is it going to be enough? When is it going to be enough?
It's already been enough.
But when is it going to be enough for the Republicans who still support him? That's my question. When the fuck is it going to be like, okay, yeah, this is a step too fucking far? It hasn't been. Grab him by the pussy fucking tape. Good people on both sides in Charlottesville.
That's right, Jim the Geek. Nothing happens if we don't take them both.
Insurrection.
We've got, yeah.
They're still licking his ball sack. I swear to God, it's because they got compromise or something on them. I mean, I gotta believe that.
Thank you, Terry. You know, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for everybody. We're not just here for ourselves. We're here because we're concerned for every fucking buddy. You know, and that you guys show up at all, that's a plus. Seriously.
It's a miracle.
I mean, we were having these conversations in the background and we were like, fuck it, we're doing live. We're doing this live. People need to hear what the fuck is, you know, how real people feel. You know, your regular woman on the street, as it were.
Yeah.
I'm a little irregular, but life made me that way. I can't help it. But not in a bad, irregular way.
No, I just go, none of this fucking shit is normal. Enough.
No.
Enough with the fucking, this shit is normal. You know? When I see her somewhere normalizing, it's like,
and I hate when people keep repeating, you know, we can't normalize this. I haven't normalized any of this. None of this is normal to me, and it would never be normal to me. I can't normalize it. What the actual fuck?
Bad television. It's the mainstream
media.
We
can't normalize this.
They're
really?
Doing that. The mainstream media is doing that. That's what they're doing.
Drazi, they scream that every election. That's what they go to every election. And the Dems have never fucking taken their guns away. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Just put some fucking decent regulation in place. So that not just any fucking Tom, Dick, or Harry can have a gun.
They keep running on the same tropes. The same bullshit.
Fucking shit.
Same playbook. It's up to us to keep pointing it out and going, this is fucking bullshit and you fucking know it. When has a Democrat ever gotten in office and taken one of your fucking guns away? Name one.
Yeah, both sides are bad. That's bullshit too. That's such bullshit. That's programming. That's Russian propaganda right there.
What's that? I missed
both sides are bad.
Yeah. Yeah, both sides bad bullshit. I hear it every day, and I'm screaming at the goddamn TV going, fuck you, it's not both sides. But
you know, it's been my life experience through a few presidents that Every time there's a Republican in the White House, the American people get raped, robbed, and fucked over. And then a Democrat has to come in and clean it up and then makes it a thriving economy again. Then a fucking Republican gets in and fucks it all up again and bigger and better. And then a Democrat comes in and cleans it up and makes it prosperous and thrive again and so on. And I'm fucking tired of it. Both sides are not the same.
Not at all.
And you don't have to be a fucking historian to know what the economy was under the last fucking few presidents.
Steve from Scotland, did he really say that? Take
Going
the
back to
guns
Reagan.
first?
Just go back as far as Reagan. That's not that far.
Take the guns first? Can we get is that on video that Trump said take the guns first? Because if we can push that out as a message, that Donald Trump actually said take the guns first from the American people. Ooh, the Second Amendment motherfuckers would be like, no.
Isn't that something, Stoney?
If that's really true, if you can find that on a video or on audio somewhere, that would be great. Thursday, I'm going to take all the guns away. I'm going to close down all the media. I'm going to put everyone in jail. This motherfucker. Yes, he did. Steve, oh my God. Do you remember where, when, how we can find it?
It's been going on for years. And this is our last brouhaha, guys. This is it.
I'm
it's all or
serious.
nothing.
If we can find a drop of him actually saying that.
Fucking hate saying that, but
no, I mean serious.
That's just the for real of it.
Is it during one of his insane it was a mistake that he said, like, you know, the airports during World War I, you know what I mean? Was it one of those? I'm just wondering if we can find it. What's false? No, I don't know. If he said it, that'd be great. If we could get that out to like people like Lincoln's Project and fucking Midas people, it'd be like, did you hear him say this? I don't know if they could even miss it. They're so in on it. But anyway. Yeah. No, what a mess. It's just a mess. Everything he touches turns to shit. We need to fucking hone in all of our skills, not get distracted, stay focused, and after the Marjorie Stoneman shooting in a White House meeting. No shit. I'm going to write that down. Hold on.
Yeah, no, they don't care what he says. He can say any fucking thing he wants to. I knew that as soon as he said I could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and not lose any voters.
Yeah.
I knew that he would be able to say anything he wanted after that point. And they didn't when they didn't say, no, that's fucking that's way uncool. Way fucking uncool. Thank you, mainstream media.
No, let's
Thank you for
find
your
that, you
stellar
guys.
fucking non-journalism.
If we can find that and we can pump it out, let's pump it out to every fucking forum we can get it to. And I don't know. It could make a difference, for fuck's sake. I don't know. Thank you, Steve. Thank you for catching that. And I mean, you know, the thing is, too, is we're pummeled with this shit. We're like, psh, psh, psh. We're like in an old school kung fu movie where we're just getting pummeled and the guy's like won't fall down. And he just keeps getting pummeled. Psh, psh, psh.
Of course they deny because they're in a cult. You know, they're all exalted leader. It can't do anything wrong. He's Jesus-like to some of them. Some of them downright think he's, you know, the Messiah himself.
Then we need to keep up with the, and the whole of them fucking going, oh, diapers over Democrats. Really? Really? You're going to embrace real men wear diapers? Are you going to really vote for this guy? It's so fucked up. I can't even think about it.
It's true, Terry. That was a test fart. When he said that was a test fart. How much can I get away with?
Motherfucker does his shit all the time. He keeps pushing it and pushing and pushing to see how far he can get. And I swear, he's not smart enough to do this by himself. Putin has been guiding him the whole fucking way. Prove me fucking wrong. Prove me wrong. This motherfucker hasn't been guided by a KGB agent. Come on, give me a fucking break. The motherfucker has been totally compromised since the fucking late 70s, early 80s. I literally don't even give two shits anymore. You know, that's why, like, Lincoln's Bible and all the shit she said in the beginning when he came out, all that shit needs to be out there. I love,
Dictators don't allow their citizens to have guns.
No.
But the MAGA is too fucking stupid to know that.
I know. They're going to fucking take your guns. He's going to take your guns quicker.
They're going to do exactly what they've been screaming that the Dems were going to do forever and have never done. Ever. But Hunter's laptop. But her emails. But I never thought the word "but" would be used so much in so many fucking sentences in my life. But. What
the fuck were they? They were arguing over the word "if" or mandatory. Not mandatory. What the fuck was the word? Something about Trump's tax returns. You have to show your tax returns. I can't remember the word that they used. It wasn't mandatory, but it was I can't remember the word exactly. But what I'm saying is
fuckery is real.
And he never showed his goddamn tax returns. Never once showed his fucking tax returns. We still haven't seen that fucking shit. Someone tell me I sent the clip to her. Okay, you sent the clip to me on what? Through email? Steve? You know, I got a lot of windows up here, so I'm gonna fucking pull some shit down.
I'm gonna try these again, Diane. Maybe they're a little more charged. Maybe it'll work a little better. I don't know, because I don't know what I'm doing.
I know.
There's a little button on the box, but I don't know what it's for. The writing's way too small.
Let me get out of here.
Thank you.
Okay, let me.
All right, where's the button?
All right, where did he send it? Jesus fucking Christ. Deleted that. I've sent the clip to Diane. YouTube. Deleted that. So he tried to send me the clip, but it got deleted. That's the other thing. We gotta realize, who owns all our goddamn social media. It ain't just goddamn fucking TV, motherfuckers. Elon Musk owns this shit. Fucking all these oligarchs own all our media.
Is that you better?
I don't know. No, it's not.
Bongo. Because I can hear you perfectly.
Oh, God. That's so infuriating. I don't know what to tell you, honey. No, you just sound muffled as fuck. That's all.
Technology.
Just muffled as fuck. No. All right. I don't know where he sent it, so no. If we could find that clip, that would be great. I'll have to look. USA Today. Is that Adam? Is that the drop right there?
How about now?
If I click on that, what the fuck is gonna happen right now? Trump not buying made a comment without gun. Okay, wait, hold on. No, I have to just close this motherfucker. All right, here we go. Can I get audio on this though? Here we go.
And I'm a big fan of the NRA. They want to do it. You buy a handgun at 18, 19, or 20. You have to wait till you're 21, but you can buy the gun, the weapon used in this horrible shooting at 18. You are going to decide. The people in this room pretty much are going to decide. But I would give very serious thought to it. I can say that the NRA is opposed to it. And I'm a fan of the NRA. I mean, there's no bigger fan. I'm a big fan of the NRA. They want to do it. These are great people. These are great patriots. They love our country. But that doesn't mean we have to agree on everything. It doesn't make sense that I have to wait till I'm 21 to get a handgun, but I can get this weapon at 18. I don't know. So I was just curious as to what you did in your bill.
We didn't address it, Mr. President. Look, I think
you know why? Because you're afraid of the NRA, right?
No, it's not an issue.
You know, I mean, truckers.
I didn't hear him say, take the guns away. Did anybody else hear that? That's what we need, is him, a video of him saying, take the guns away. You know?
He said it in 2018. That's what he says.
He said it in 2018. If you guys find the clip, send it to Benny and Diane at gmail.com instead of, right now, because, it's hard for me to. I'm wrangling 5 million things at one time right now. And nobody's been calling in. Allie Osher and Scotty B's called in so far. Anybody want to call in? Oh, it's on WhatsApp. Okay. It's on WhatsApp on my phone. I don't know how to get that from my phone to the computer right now. Because, those are the kind of things that have to happen when Tony's around. He'll be like, oh, yeah, here you go. Bing, 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 bing. Benny, you've been very quiet, my love.
Well, I was
Take the
reading
guns
the
away.
chat.
Okay, wait a minute. How do I forward this to my email?
37.
That's not it. Fuck.
I'm sure everybody thinks it's done.
Link copied.
It's kind of a pet peeve of mine.
Link copied. And then I send it to my email. Motherfuck. Or whatever email. Benny, it's so hard to hear you. I'm so sorry. But it's okay.
And when I
draft. Compose. Where's the fucking thing? God damn, I hate doing this shit while I'm on air.
That you better? That you better?
Benny, I can't hear you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm lost in my phone right now and I can't get there. Incoming call. I'm not seeing it. Unless I had my head down. Well, I was buried in my phone trying to get up that. I don't know. I'm not that good, you guys.
This is sweat.
I'll get there. All right, here we go. Incoming call.
Call from Wonder Mom.
Hi, Wonder Mom.
Hey, how's it going, ladies?
Good. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. Beer in the left hand, cigarette in the right.
Left hand cigarette. Thank you so much for calling.
So does anybody actually think that a dictator would allow the population to have weapons that could overthrow him?
No. Of course
I mean,
not.
Well, they
I
do,
won't even
but
be
we
able to
don't.
have my potato gun.
They don't, but we do. Like, I know that the guns are going to... That's the thing. Dictators, what's the first thing they do? They shut down
They
the
need
media.
to
They
now.
take all the guns. They take all
Then they
your
start
money.
killing anyone who disagrees with them.
Yeah. And they'll take all the money out of all the corporations because you owe me,
Yep.
or I can shut
Yeah.
you down.
I mean, people, come on, read a history book.
I don't know why they don't see it.
I don't get it either.
They're in a cult.
Yeah.
No. There's nothing to get. It's that simple. You know,
Yeah.
all logic points to they're in a cult.
It does. And how do you break through?
It's not just any old cult.
No, it's massive.
It's not your garden variety cult.
Yeah. I was with a malignant narcissistic Gemini for a long time, and you can't win with them. You just got to cut them loose and leave them in the woods.
Kind of like that.
I like that too. Got them loose, leave them in the woods. Yeah.
I did. I took them from the house and left them in a tent.
Bye.
Bye, bitch. I'm gonna leave you in this tent. Set it on fire. Just kidding. Anyway, no, but
Put a grand exit.
no, Wonder Mom. I was listening or reading your chat over there on Twitch. And Benny can't see the Twitch chat, so forgive her for that. But I saw that you traveled from California to Washington with your kids and 8 bags and on a Greyhound bus. You want to elaborate on more of that and what a Wonder Mom you actually are?
Well, actually, we moved to Oregon. So we came up here and stayed with his sister for a couple months, and I kind of got back on my feet, got a job, got an apartment, but still don't have my stuff from California.
Is that are the storage fees killing you? Because that's what happened to me, my mom's stuff.
It's $100 a month.
Yeah, mine shot up during COVID to $300.
Oh wow!
And I said to my husband, "That's it. We're bringing all that shit here, and now my house is clogged up with it. What am I going to do?"
Oh, I know. I've got a lot of antiques though, my library, all my books. So my oldest one is from 1876.
Wow.
And it condensed U.S. history, the first century.
I don't know what my oldest book is. I've got a massive book collection from my parents. I have massive old maps that are all like the lithographs are so beautiful. The outside looks like shit, but the inside is like these beautiful prints, and oh my god, they're super colorful and like crazy. A bunch of weirdo books. In fact, I keep bringing this up on HBL Radio Nation, my other show. I have a lot of fucking banned books in my house. Like, I didn't even know how many banned books I literally have in my fucking house right now.
Yep.
And it's
Those
just
are the best.
It's just from collecting, you know, their stuff or even books from my school days. Like, you know, To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Mine have read all those. But,
book banners never win, though. We also have to realize that you guys cannot get so discouraged.
And I basically homeschooled every grade from kindergarten through 12th. So 3 times over.
Wow.
This is my last time through high school. My youngest is 17. She won't turn 18 till a week after the damn election, though.
Son of a...
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Mine's only 13. We have a few more years to go before she's old enough to vote.
Yep. She'll be there to sign petitions and for the midterms, though.
Good.
So, and she's a mini-me.
I love the mini-me's.
Good. We
The
need
mini-me's
more
are good.
women.
That means they're standing their ground and they're independent and they're using their mind. I mean, mini-me's do 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 do. Mini-me's do 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 do.
Bullies don't work on us.
No.
Yes.
No.
Not when you've been bullied your whole life, right?
Me either.
Well, the first time she was on the playground, a bully, their favorite thing was to take younger kids' toys and throw them up on the roof. And she had her like 18-inch T-Rex out there with her, and another kid tried to grab it. Oh, big mistake. Her dinosaur bit him on the nose.
Yeah. They ban books, but fly phallic
I
balloons.
just saw that now. Do they
Oh
have
my God, yeah.
balloons shaped like a uterus? I'm sure they do. They must have uterine balloons if they have penis balloons.
I mean, Peter, you're exactly right. They ban books, but they just fucking a whole U-Haul truck just emptied it out right in front of the. Really, with Alvin Bragg's face on them. You couldn't be more high school. Couldn't be more.
Yeah.
And then you got the cops in New York City chasing them down and like trying to grab them. That was kind of funny, but come on. It's such a high school fucking tactic. I can't even. Oh, God.
Because it's all about
pathetic.
that dick, you know.
It's so pathetic.
Or it's all about the dick.
That was really a pathetic display.
This is their dick swinging contest. Isn't it fun?
It's so dumb.
We just need to get the adults back in the room.
Yeah. There are no adults in the Republican Party. Name one. Name one.
I can't.
I can't either. The only one, well, who was it the other day?
Specially created. So then there's some Mylar company out there that will specially create any Mylar balloon you want. I'm sure there is. Where's those uterine balloons?
Oh my God.
Make them out of rubber so they're all nice and squishy, not hard like Mylar.
Little mushroom energy, Adam West. Yeah, come on. You can't really. It's such a high school. I don't know. Like it's just such a, like a
Tiny
junior
mega
high school
mushroom
tactic.
balloons. That would be funny.
Little mushroom balloon. Now, okay, now there's a thing we need to do.
A bunch
The
of
thing
little
is,
balloons.
my biggest fucking pet peeve in the whole world is releasing balloons
I
in
know.
the fucking.
I know.
Oh my god!
We just won't release them. We'll just tote them along in our protests. Fuck it.
It's
Tell
so.
everybody you cannot release these. You must dispose of them properly.
Oh my god! It's so my fucking pet
Once
peeve.
they're no longer viable. Keep filling them up, though. That's why the rubber ones are good. Because once they go dead, you can untie them and fill them up again.
Oh my god! The flying Pink Floyd pig fucking a front balloon stone. You know what the thing is? Pink Floyd was right out of the money, man, with that big fucking pig balloon, and now they have that one of Donald Trump in a diaper that comes out of UK. It's like, it's real. It's fucking happening. Oh my god. It's so sad.
Yeah.
These
Free
motherfuckers.
the nipple and uterus march. We'd get a good crowd.
Hi, stepmommy.
Hey, stepmommy.
Yeah.
What's up? Thanks for popping in.
I mean, and they picked the weakest orange turd as their glorious leader.
Because he's Putin's puppet.
Yeah,
he's been
because they're
Putin's puppet
just
the whole
like
fucking
him.
time.
And I mean, I call them fake.
He embraces their ignorance, and they love that.
And their bigotry and their racism.
They love that about him.
And their homophobia.
That element was always there. He just brought it out. He moved the rock and brought it out into the light. Because my late husband and his family was all like that. So I've seen that element in society, and everyone else is just now kind of getting a glimpse of it. But it was always there. It was the catalyst.
One of the things that he said repeatedly rings in my head was he's going to drain the swamp. We had no idea, did we, how big the swamp really was? Did we?
No.
Because everything, is a projection. He knew the swamp was there. He knew it was there because he's an underhanded motherfucker, and he deals with other underhanded motherfuckers who know other underhanded motherfuckers. No obsession.
Adam, can you?
Yeah, there's that.
Adam, can you resend that the synopsis of Chat GTP or GPT or whatever it's fucking called of the project?
Exactly, Adam. They just lie about it and buy a big truck to compensate.
Oh my god, the best was like Nick
put a giant flag on it.
Nick Fuentes getting busted watching
and then
gay
complain
porn.
about the price of gas.
The best was Nick Fuentes getting busted watching gay porn while he streamed it live on his fucking channel. And he's like, he's the fucking American Nazi propagandist, like 101 motherfucker. And he's like preaching this and preaching that. And then he's streaming gay porn on his own fucking channel. And then his fans, who do they blame it on? The Mossads and the Jews. I don't even know who they are. Mossads. Who are they anyway? I don't even know. I'm not surprised, Peter. I'm not surprised at all. All these motherfuckers are closeted gays. Look at Micro Johnson. My gaydar is like, woo, when it's off the charts.
And it's see, the sad thing is, it's okay by us. We don't give a fuck.
I don't care. The kicker.
You don't have to hide.
The kicker. Telling women to know their place and stay in the kitchen if they just got PhDs. Are you kidding me? Fucking kidding me? And you're just going to have babies and that's your vocation and you should just stay there barefoot and pray. Fuck you. You're a kicker from the fucking Kansas City Chiefs. You make $3 million a year. Fuck you. And
don't fuck with Wonder Mom in the kitchen.
No.
It's my turf.
What's for breakfast? Biden. What's for lunch? Biden. What's for dinner?
Biden. And dessert.
There you go. There you go. No, seriously, you can't make. We've been beyond. You can't make this shit up. It's beyond jumping the shark. Yeah. It's beyond parody. That's why mockery is the only thing we've got. You got to point and laugh at these motherfuckers and be like, "Fuck you, you're an idiot."
That's one of our survival tools.
I don't even know.
For sure.
I don't even know how else. Yeah. Tucker Carlson is screwed. All these people have been screwed. You know how many people have been thrown? I forget. There was another post that I wanted to fucking write down, but it was fucking 3 pages long because it's like all these people have gone to jail for Trump. The list is like 20, 25 people fucking long. When are you going to realize that he's fucking not right and he keeps saying, I'm right and everybody's wrong.
It's everybody but him.
And he's wrong and he's a fucking idiot. And he's just
everything that's wrong is everybody's fault but his.
He's just a mobster pointing the finger at everybody else.
Everybody's after him.
Either that or saying, yes, I did it, but I'm allowed to do it.
That's true, Christine. Every accusation is a confession.
Nope. Well, I'm going to let you ladies go and go back to the chat. But
thank you so much.
Thank you for calling in.
Thanks for calling. We'll talk to you soon, hon.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye. I love the call-in thing. It's so much fun.
Diane. We have so much work to do.
Trump
it's not even
is
funny.
Hitler.
Yeah. Motherfuckers. All right, enough.
That one. That's the one.
Just leave her alone. Just leave Betty Loco alone. Just leave her alone.
Stop it.
Only.
Yeah, we can have a little fun over here if we want to. I mean, come on. And you know I'm not a big, I don't do a lot of drops, but when I do, I try to make them.
Good thing, eh?
Jim the Geek, copy and paste it to Notepad and then save it.
Dr. Testicle Tanning brought to you by Eagle Claw Catheters.
That's why we love our Wizzy Buff.
You put a trademark next to that so that he doesn't steal it, Wizzy Buff. Oh my God.
All right, Jim, what were you talking about, honey? To copy and paste to the notepad.
Swearing is imperative.
Where's the incoming?
These days.
For me to go check the, I don't know. It's a little much right now.
We're on to 2 hours here, my friend.
I know. We're almost.
And we haven't even dusted the surface.
Well, we're almost at 3 hours now.
Of the amount of fuckery coming out of the shithose.
Fuckery. It's pure fuckery. All right, here it is.
It's been a very venting stream now. If nothing else. And I just need to get my fucking technology ass together and find the proper headset. And it's in my granddaughter's book bag right now. I got to get another one just like that because that one works fine. I think that one works fine. What do you think? We were rolling on it the other day. Was it working okay?
Yeah, it seemed to be working.
When I had the headset in?
Yeah, I like the headset better when you were plugged in directly, because when you plug in this other one, it's muffled. Anyway, check your email.
3 or 4 weeks. Scotty B, we love you. Thank you for calling in, honey. And keep on keeping on. That's all we can do. And you're doing it. And that makes my heart swell.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thing is, guys, I'm
Doing
my
it's
best.
half the battle. Sticking to it is the rest.
All right, hold on. This is what I need.
I love you too, Stoney. Stoney McStonishman. Stoney and I have been getting high for a long time. Here in these old mean YouTube streets. Prior to you know who's showing up.
Every time I try to check my email and get a new thing, I get the whole thing flashes out. So I'm not going to fucking try to do it again. I can check it on my phone, I guess. Check the email on the phone. Oh, here's the full summary. Okay, I see that.
That's our girl, Wizzy Buff. She is a treasure.
This one's a lot
Wizzy
harder to
Buff
read
is a
than the last one.
treasure. Benny Loco seeks the treasure. It's all of you are the treasure, you know.
I know.
When they say, do not seek treasure. This is where we all go seek the treasure. Which is our freedom. We must.
FBI,
Pull out the best of everybody in all of us. Treasure. It's out there and we don't see it right there in our faces. Emmy?
All right, Allie,
Keep it
sure,
unknown.
hold on.
Let's talk to him.
This is a lot to read right now. Okay, so, well, rant against the ruling class. Donald Trump sycophant support squadron blew up at a reporter at the press conference. Okay.
You have to speak into the mic, honey.
I know.
Just put
I'm
your
trying
face
to
away
read,
from it.
and it's fucking way over here. James Comey drops a bomb
Speak up,
on
man.
Mega World and predicts that there's a very high likelihood that Donald Trump will be convicted, and that's coming from former FBI Director James Comey. He's tried a lot of cases. Yeah, well, fuck him and whatever the fuck he says. He's a piece of shit. We wouldn't be here. Media finally acknowledges and demonstrates a pattern of pro-Nazi rhetoric is unhinged and dangerous to America. Well, it's about fucking time. It's about fucking time they acknowledge this shit.
I hardly heard what you said.
Yeah. Okay. Just a lot of fuckery. More fuckery.
Yay!
You know, James Comey, the former FBI director that brought out the fucking opened the case 12 days before the election.
Yeah.
He's like, it's a very high likelihood that Donald Trump will be convicted in his historic hush money trial. Guess what? I don't give a fuck what that motherfucker says. I've tried a lot of cases. It's so dangerous to talk about them when you haven't been in the courtroom for every moment. Oh,
You're right, Peter. Trump loves that there's no VP pick It gives him power
Oh,
over
he
his
loves
suck-ups.
it. He's not gonna
It
fucking.
gives him his little entourage that he so craves. His little fucking
He's
bootlickers.
He's not gonna appoint a VP. He's a fucking dictator. He doesn't need a goddamn VP. He doesn't need a Supreme Court. He doesn't need a House of Representatives or a Senate. He doesn't need any rule of fucking laws anymore. It's all fucking no.
Ditto, Crystal Waters. I think we're all each other's sanity.
Yeah.
We're each other's life rafts. Grab onto each other when the water starts coming up around us. I say water. I literally mean the fuckery of fucking shit.
It's bad. And it's going to get worse. I even wrote down today, projection, gaslighting, hypocrisy, and propaganda is on 11 times 11 billion right now. We all have to have our fucking stay alert, and have your heads on a fucking swivel and stay on your fucking toes, because literally that's what we're fucking facing right now. The major amount of fuckery that we are dealing with on a daily.
Yep. We cannot remain silent any longer, guys. No. Even the silent protests make noise.
You keep saying it, Benny. Silence is complicit.
Paint on your car windows the word vote. Do that. It'll elicit conversation.
That's right.
And it's silent. You don't have to say a word. That's one of the things I find that has worked really well for me. Just saying. One of the things. Mostly I just talk to people because I'm not afraid to talk to people.
Yeah. Wizzy says he will dissolve the courts and turn the Congress into sycophantic cult headquarters. 100%. Yeah. Fossil fuels promoted. Yeah, this is all, Adam's putting it all in there. Thing is, you can't just do these bullet points, man. It's got to be, I don't know. The last one, Adam, you sent me was a little hard to read, and that's why I didn't read it.
Yep. They have to sign some kind of agreement, Adam Westish. All you have to do is
you have to be loyal
sign
to
your
Trump.
name in blood right here.
Yeah. Fuck that. We founded this country on freedom of religion and freedom of monarchy and all of that. And these motherfuckers literally not only want us to take us back to the 1800s, they want to take us back to the 1600s.
1600s, where they could burn witches.
What the fuck? You want to take us back what? What would that be? 800 years, right? Am I right about that? I don't know. I've had a couple beers.
Exactly right, Peter.
800 years.
You got to find those little shiny spots and stand in them for a little while and regroup. That's what I do.
Well, and also
I find the shiny spots.
And also, like, I feel like when you are tired and you are exhausted, you need to escape. Like going out on the boat for us is like, a little afternoon of sunshine and fresh air and good music, and you have to have that moment of solace. You can't just be on this 24/7. Even though it's still on my mind while I'm relaxing.
Yeah.
But I'm really trying to, zen out for a minute so I can come back and have some wits about what I'm, because it's such a,
you have to be able to
but I feel
listen.
Like it's such
taking
a
those
whirlwind.
breaks gives us the ability to laugh. You see,
Yeah.
It gives us the ability to recharge and laugh, and laughter is helping us survive this whole fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't laugh, we're fucked.
And
I get that.
Peter's
I
right.
get
We've
that.
been inundated for almost a decade of this motherfucker. We've been inundated with him. Before that, it was just only...
Witches unite. The curses on Trump are working. Witches unite. The curses on Trump are working. Witches unite. The curses on Trump are working. Come on, ladies.
I like it. Yeah. No, enough of this asshole. I'm so sick.
We're going to do our voodoo that we do so well. You just wait, Donnie. You haven't seen as many women as you're going to see in your wildest dreams. In your wildest dreams, you're going to see so many women in all shapes, colors, and sizes because you've fucked with us all. Because all Donnie does is dream of pussy and power. You know what I mean?
Totally.
He's going to see more pussy than he bargained for.
I want a pussy hat. I don't have one. I have to learn how to knit. I have to learn how to knit me my own pussy hat. Fuck it.
I can't wait. I can't hardly wait until November so that the music for the end of the Donnie show can play, and that music is mwah, 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 mwah.
Sad trombone.
And then the big hook comes in and pulls him off the stage, and his act is over. Fucking over.
It's over.
You've been canceled. We don't like the Donnie show.
Donald Trump show is over.
Yeah, it's got to be that way. I don't see another way out.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's got to disappear.
Trump is
Hitler.
He promised when he lost the election that he would fucking disappear.
We have to make an earth-shattering kaboom.
Kaboom. It's so great.
It's going to blow his wig right off his head. Oh, it's just looking so nasty now, too. You know he's not getting the hair treatments that he used to get because now it's all brittle and broken looking and bird nesty. You know?
Yeah.
It really is. It's so gross.
Do you remember the Gong Show?
Good old fucking Roy Cohn. That dirty fucker. Terry, me too. Not gonna lie. Exit stage left even. Yes, Peter. Oh my God. You know, Looney Tunes prepared us for something. This might be it.
I was thinking of the old time show, the Gong Show. Remember the Gong Show?
A pussy hat is a good idea, George. I'm just saying. I wish all you guys would start wearing pussy hats.
Oh my God.
That would be
so
fucking
great.
an outrageous show of support. Like fucking hands down show of support. Wear it everywhere you go. Just saying. Silent protest, baby. It elicits conversation too.
I just see the Gong Show. Do you remember, Benny, the Gong Show? When they stick
Oh,
the
yes,
hook
I
out?
do. The unknown comic. Stop.
I have
I
this,
never thought that show was funny. I never did. I thought it was just total epitome of silliness all in one show.
But I'm just seeing the big hook come out and pull him off the stage. And it's like his kids in the Republican Party. And all these people going, no, let's just stop. Please stop. Oh,
We need a
God.
gong. That's it.
Oh, God.
You've been gonged off. We're going to
say
gong
things-
every one of these motherfuckers out of our government, and we're going to take power again, and we're not going to fucking drop the ball.
Yeah, Chuck was so
Ever again.
No.
We must talk about politics.
Stay engaged.
We must talk about religion, because those are the two things that are giving us the shaft right now.
Fuck yeah. Yep. No, and
Talk about it. It's okay.
As you said
We're supposed
before,
to talk about it.
we were programmed.
If you don't
not
tell
to.
anybody there's no monster in the closet, the monster's going to get you. It's kind of like that.
Yeah. And even though I still see the hook coming out for him, like it's like, I don't know, something
Here
in
come the judge. Here come the judge.
It's something
Here
in
come-
in my mind's eye where I just see the hook coming out and taking him off the stage. And I don't know if I just think in cartoons, or if it's like a psychic premonition.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, I just see the hook coming out for him and just yanking his ass off the stage. And another, Adam, another AI great thing that you could do is do the Gong Show hook. And we're like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's stepped too
And
far.
people can relate to that shit because people remember that stuff from their childhood.
Well, and they remember
and
images.
that's where you gotta go with a lot of people is hit them in their childhood memories.
Well, and not only that, I
Seriously.
think images work better. Cartoons and stuff like that work better. Oh, how about we just rip his ass off the stage, and behind the curtains is really everyone. The whole world. The world
Yes.
is pulling the hook, right?
Donnie's burlesque show is canceled.
Yeah. I don't know. I wish I could do cartoons like that really fucking fast.
When I listen to his speeches, he reminds me of Shecky Green or that era, 1950s, 1960s, kind of I can't even say Don Rickles because Don Rickles was genuinely a nice guy. He just played an asshole, but he played one really well. But that kind of, just dime store hood bullshit comedy. That's what I hear coming out of his head. He thinks he's funny.
Because they laugh at him. They laugh at him when he's like,
I
oh,
know.
yeah. It's funny when he says,
They
oh,
think he's funny. That's disturbing.
no shit.
Because he's not funny.
No.
They're as easy to entertain as if they were actual living, breathing Simpsons families.
It's weird to me every time he's like,
A whole bunch of them.
I'm gonna, say, Joe Biden, you're fired, and they scream. And then he says something along the lines oh, I'm gonna ban men will not be in women's sports, and they scream. And then I'm gonna, shut down the border, and they scream. It's all cultural attacks on people. It has nothing to do with policy. It never has anything to do with policy. There's no, tax cuts for the rich. Yeah. He didn't give a shit. He's going to bribe big oil for $1 billion to cut all the fucking climate regulations and
Send it, Crystal. Send it to Benny and Diane at gmail.com. And we'll check it out.
Yeah.
Crystal Phoenix Rising says that has a funny song.
I see
send
it.
you guys. It's a
Right.
50s, 60s music, but the lyrics are hilarious. I'm all for vintage music. A lot of it was spot on, eh?
Psychopaths can't do humor. That's very true. They can never laugh at themselves. They have no sense of humor, and they have no empathy. And people who can't laugh at themselves and don't like animals. If you can't laugh at yourself and you don't like animals, there's no hope for you, gay. They can't. Can't answer a single question. No interest.
I can text
anything
it
about
to the
power and
number.
money.
I
It's
don't think
all
it
about
works that
power.
way, honey.
What's that?
You have to send it through the email in a video or should I say PDF? Is that the right term?
Fuck, man. See, when I go like this,
yeah, I don't know
Tony
anything
wanted
about
me to do this.
technology, but I'm pretty sure you can't text it to the number.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. Let me try to do this. I have to expand this. See, Tony did pop-out chats, and now it's disabled all the fucking ways I can.
That's true, Chris, at other people's expense.
What's
Because they're
that? Read the whole
cruel and
thing,
mean
Benny.
and rotten and hateful.
Benny, read the whole thing. What's
Black hearts.
that? Son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm not having an easy time with this right now. Okay, if I go like this.
One of you mods, drop the email, please. I had to disconnect my Bluetooth keyboard so I would know what to pick on. And I don't want to mess with this.
Again, that's
So I
what
would know what to-
again, I'm
to
trying not to
connect
mess
with.
too much.
I can't type.
I'm trying not to mess too much with it either, and every time I do, the whole screen blacks out. Every time I try to get another
Oh,
Google page so I can go.
I'm sorry, Chris.
and
That
find
sucks.
our email. Oh.
Yeah, bleach blonde, bad built, butch body.
Oh my
You
God.
get it, Brando.
Wow. Wow.
Some songs just have to be done in the country version.
That was pretty good. I saw it.
Oh my God.
I know.
Thank you, Mark. Dave.
Email the show.
Thank you, Wizzy Buff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Tracy
it.
Brano's
Stepmommy, that's it. They're just little parrot boxes. They just parrot what they're, tuned into.
and everything that's on Fox News is a Russian talking point.
So fucked up.
It literally leads all back there. Yeah, and there was a rap song too, Benny, that you sent me that was really good. It was like a old 70s kind of style-ish rap song, but about MTG. You know, funny. It's like funny. And then she gets no attention, and then Bobo, when they're all fighting, she's like this. She's like this and this and tit to tit and tit and like back to.
Didn't even do it right.
I'm like, you can't be a bigger fake Christian if you don't know how to make the
What kind
sign
of
of the
fuckery
cross.
is that?
The fuck was that?
Oh my God, they're too much.
It's such
They're
fakery.
too much.
It's,
It's like watching a soap opera, except it's the real world.
It's the Twilight Zone.
Fuck all these bad actors.
I know. Did she lick her fingers too? Oh my God. Did she really? Did she go like this first and like.
Yeah,
lick her
I
fingers?
never say. the word NEWS when referring to Fox, right? So I totally try not to. I usually call it false spews because they're fake and that's what they do. They spew.
Yeah, faux news.
There's a
FAUX.
spew.
Faux news.
And the people they have on are fucking utterly ridiculously bad actors, and they're horribly overpaid. Horribly overpaid because their acting sucks. That's all they are, is paid actors. That's
and
it.
we know that there was a direct line.
They're not there to tell the truth.
During the Trump
They don't have
administration.
to. They're an entertainment company.
We already know that
As long as everybody's entertained, right?
We already know that during Trump's administration, there was a direct line between him and fucking Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson and all that bullshit. Tucker Carlson's no longer there. He's fucking fired. You know? So, what are you going to do? Faux news. I like the way Adam spells that.
Did you know that the vote to strike MGT's words that Bobo voted for it against MTV? I didn't know.
Yeah. MTG called her a little bitch on the floor of the house that we gotten anybody fucking kicked out before. That's what I'm saying. None of this fucking shit is normal. Crystal Phoenix is calling in.
Call from Crystal Phoenix Coaching. To accept.
There you go.
Hi, Crystal.
Hello, ladies.
How you doing?
Hey, Crystal, how you doing?
Honestly,
Thanks
I'm
for calling.
unloading my dishwasher.
Yay!
But, I did send the song to the email, and you guys are going to think it's hilarious, especially, I think, for you, Benny, because it's from, like, your era, like, time frame and everything. But the song I sent, I will tell you the name, if I'm allowed to curse.
You can curse.
Okay.
It's called Bitch, You're Barking Up the Wrong, or You're Barking Up the Wrong Bitch. My hubby finds a lot of like really weird but cool music, and he came home Sunday night and he just played this band for me, and I was like, oh my god. I sent it to the ladies of TikTok and they were all rolling.
Fuck yeah.
So
there's some good stuff out there. It's just you got to find it because it's all independent. You know?
But I just wanted to say hi and, you know, show appreciation for what you guys are saying. And Fox News, yeah, it's all lies and speculation that the government wants to push.
Yeah.
They never tell you anything.
Let's not say the word news after the word Fox. Okay, let's just call it Fox. Can we agree on that?
It's fake.
Because they're not news. They're propaganda.
But then again, CNN is just as bad. I mean, Clinton News Network. Hello.
I hear you.
It's wow.
Welcome home, Dean Baker. Welcome home.
So I just wanted to pop in and say hello, beautiful ladies. I love your show. And when I saw the phone number, I was like, this could be fun. This is new for me.
It's new
Yeah,
for us too.
this is something we thought would be cool to add so that people in the chat would actually have a voice.
And I appreciate that. That's one of the things I love about LinkedIn when I do my audio room is you can raise your hand. There's no cameras, no nothing, and I can bring you on stage and you can participate in the conversation. So you're kind of taking that a page out of that, and I love it. So big kudos and hugs to you for trying this.
That's all we can do is try. We can't stop trying. That's the key.
It's like you wanted a way for your people to join in without joining the stream, and one of you said, "Here, hold my beer," and you came up with it. Rock
That's
on.
right.
That's right.
My kind of people.
That's kind of exactly how this whole thing happened. Diane and I were both like, "Here, hold our fucking beer, hold our dabs. We're doing this live."
It's awesome though, and I really do appreciate the you know, the incentive and the initiative. I mean, I never thought about doing something like this. I mean, granted, back in the 80s and 90s, there was stuff like this all the time. I mean, the TV shows where you'd call in the Dateline and all that stuff. And it's like, are we bringing that back? Cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we just need just like, share, and subscribe so that we can we can grow this channel and more people can hear our voices, and you guys can all call in and be part of it too. It means a lot to us.
I mean, obviously, I have subscribed. I get notifications all the time for you guys. I pop in when I can, but you know, being a speaker and everything myself, can't always make everyone. But I do usually watch the replays. So.
Notifications are kind of iffy on YouTube, just so you know. Sometimes you get notified, sometimes you don't. So that's why it's important when you subscribe to a channel to ring
the bell.
It'll say all personalized, none.
Mm-hmm.
You have to ring the all.
Yep.
You can't just assume you're subscribed and will get notified every time we air, because we do pop-up streams too.
I've noticed. Anybody that I subscribe to, I always ring the bell. So, but you ladies have a wonderful day. I'm going to jump back into the chat and finish my dishes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Crystal.
Thank you for calling, and thank you for the jam.
Bye, honey.
Bye.
Bye.
It's okay.
A few shots of courage. Here, have a dab, Margot.
Yeah.
Yum, yum, yum.
No worries. What am I going to do? Am I going to bite? No. All right, here we go. Mark's calling in.
Call from Mark P.
Hi, Mark.
Yay. I like the 420 show.
Mark,
I do too.
Mark, can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi, Mark.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone.
How you
sorry
doing,
for the
honey?
noise in the background. Doing good. Just want to say hello. I've missed a great deal of the show today because I've been kind of in and out. But just wanted to plug what we were plugging at the top of the show, the Mary Trump Nerd Avenger. She has returned after almost, a year and a half, maybe 2-year hiatus. So for those that are not familiar, Mary L. Trump is the niece of Donald, and she has no, how should I describe it? She was probably 180 degrees the opposite of that MFer. I'm not swearing because my daughter's behind me, so.
She's
but I highly recommend it.
Well, she's the one who gave the reporter all that information so they could find out about the Trump org and all the money laundering and things that were going on. And yeah, Mary is the niece of Donald, and she is not like, she's a good Trump. And if there was one good Trump, it's her.
I think her and her late father, probably those two. But yeah. It's that Suzanne Craig, I think her name is the New York Times reporter. She was the one that gets collected all the the financial dirt on Donald.
Yeah, Suzanne Craig. Yeah, that's her name. Yeah.
But yeah,
Mary's also
coming
back. That was taking the shit out of me.
Yeah, she's written a couple books I highly recommend. She's I want to say she's like a psychologist of some sort. So she has some just analysis into the mind of Donald, and having lived in that family, she's caught in the middle of it. She knew more than anyone else, I guess, the day Donald won the election. She took it harder than anyone else because she knew how horrible things could get, and they actually did get while he was in office. So, I'm going to put the link in the chat.
She wrote 2 books.
Yes.
Thank you. I was surprised to see as many as many people there that were there that I know this morning. I was really stoked because when our show was on the last time on the original Nerd Avenger channel, I didn't see as many people I know back then. You know, like, what was it? She's been off for like a year now, right?
I think longer than that, because I think she needed to take a mental break from all this crap. Because
no, dude.
again,
listen, if Donald Trump was my uncle, I would Baker Act his ass.
Yeah, she knew how horrible that man is and how horrible it was for the country.
Yeah,
that he.
I know.
So and
I know.
I think she's still dealing with it. I'm sure she has her own therapist.
The grief that she must carry because.
Yes.
That's her uncle.
You can see it on her face.
Blue
I can't even
Tomato
imagine.
says she's got a psychology degree.
Yeah, that's right, Lizzie. Thank you. But so highly recommend it. She's she's a strong, resilient woman.
And she had a great panel this morning.
Yes, as always.
She absolutely had a great panel. All those people I watch in other places. I was surprised to see Tara there, actually.
And I like that they were in the chat themselves.
Yeah, that's unusual. I hadn't seen that before, but that was cool to pop in. And Wajah Ali actually posted a few things for us. So that's very cool. So just wanted to give a plug for Mary and her show and say hello to you fine ladies, and
thanks,
keep fighting the good fight.
Thanks, honey. And the link is in the
Sure.
chat, you guys. You can see it. So thanks again for calling, Mark.
Sure.
Love you,
I
honey.
agree, Steve.
Bye.
I agree 100%. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate you, honey.
Yeah. And all that
you
he does
do.
for the show.
Busy screen mate of mine.
Stepmommy, I agree with you on that one. Yeah, Trump has mysterious murders in his timeline. And you know what the whole propaganda was about Hillary? Was that...
Tara is from... Isn't she on the Lincoln Project?
Tara Dublin was not there, honey. It was Tara Setmeyer. It was Tara Setmeyer, not Tara Dublin. Wizzy Buff. This is Ricky. He's a good boy. He's so pretty.
I'm sick of it.
I know. Look at that boy.
Yeah.
It's 5:20, Benny. 5:20
Is it really?
PM,
Holy shit.
Eastern
Happy
Standard
420
Time.
somewhere.
Eastern Standard Time.
It's 2:20 here. I'm late, but that's, okay if you're a stoner. It's okay to be late. You're supposed to be. It's expected. Fire no.
Check email.
See you at 2:22.
All right, here's the song.
Well, it's been a while since I wrote a song, but there was no way I could let this one slip past me. She's a bleached blonde, bad-built, butch body, swinging for the fences, good God almighty. A heat-seeking missile, too scared to debate, cries like a baby when she don't get her way. Yeah, she can dish it out, but she sure can't take it. Her whole damn life, she just fakes it to make it. Nobody cares what she has to say. Some new eyelashes wouldn't help her anyway, 'cause she's a bleached blonde, bad-built, butch body, swinging for the fences, good God almighty. A heat-seeking missile, too scared to debate, cries like a baby when she can't get her way. Yeah, she's out there pushing their propaganda. Can't get it done, just blame it on Brandon. She loves to talk tough, throw around her weight. Oh, baby girl, don't even play, 'cause you're a bleached blonde, bad-built, butch body, swinging for the fences, good God almighty. A heat-seeking missile, too scared to debate, cries like a baby when away. Yeah, she cries like a baby when she don't get her way. She's a boy.
You know what's brilliant about this is even her constituents can understand this song.
I wonder how jerry rigged they actually have it. What? I mean, do you think she could actually win again?
Thank you, Tennessee Brando. Without that, I would have missed the laugh. Appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello, 5 Eggs. I see you lurking.
He's here. He's sitting enjoying.
That's brilliant. That is brilliant.
Relaxing.
Okay, we're into hour number 3, my love. You know what I have to do? You know what I have to do? I have to go shopping. I'm telling you this now, so you know.
Well, honey, you know.
It's like the story of my life. I'm always being chased to the store for something. But the thing is I have to do a real shop. I haven't done a proper shop in a couple of weeks. So we're running thin on everything.
So,
oh my God.
I understand, Benny.
Shame on you, Benny Loco.
I understand,
but
honey.
you know, there's more pressing matters than food right now to me.
You get off the drops.
Just saying.
I've been doing good with the drops. You can step off the drops.
My chesticles alone. Yeah, leave them alone. They've had enough. Just fucking leave them alone.
Oh my God, just leave her alone. Just leave Benny Loco alone.
No, well, we've been on for a while, and we can go, and I understand. And guess what, Benny?
Oh,
I'll see you next Tuesday.
Diane. You know, if we had nothing better to do, I would do this more often. I would be more mobile with it if I could, even like take you journeying with me during a live stream and show you how to press the flesh, as it were. I don't know why people are so afraid to talk to other people. But y'all need to get over it.
Record yourself doing that, and we'll.
She does on YouTube.
Yeah, you do it on YouTube, but we'll play it during the show. She doesn't. I don't know.
Next Tuesday, that's.
All right, yeah, we're going to be on the day after Memorial Day weekend. So, you know, Monday, everybody's going to be off. Tuesday, we're going to be hanging out here. So we'll see you next Tuesday, right, Benny?
That's right. We will see you next Tuesday. Go get your shit done, everybody.
Yep.
Seriously, get your shit done.
Thank you guys so much for being here. Shout out.
We love you all. And you know where you see us, up in the tubes, eh? Love you guys.
Shout outs to you, family.
Blue ways in a blue haze and make these never gone.